everybody. Ooh. Bum 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 bum.
Cringe.
Where is my freaking... There we go. Wow. My Twitch was still on a little streamer's stream from when I was watching them last week. But anyway, yeah. Ooh, first off, thank you for the new followers, everyone. It's nice that I've got 2 new followers. Yeah, I think so. 2 new followers. One of them's a new follower, and I think the other one might be someone who unfollowed me and then followed me again.
Oh, traitor.
Yeah, but today we are back with Retro Sunday.
Not again.
And we're still going to be playing both games, but for the Zelda portion, I think Fred's going to try and speed things up a bit.
Yeah, it was more fun when I was just ploughing from dungeon to dungeon instead of trying to 100% the game, even though I'm not 100% in the frigging game and I never have and I never will. Womp. Hey, shall we get the game fired up, see if it's working?
Yeah.
Yeah. I swear, the entire time we've been playing Paper Mario, Dolphin hasn't been updated once. They are the worst at updating their shit.
Yeah, I don't remember ever updating Dolphin whilst we've been playing this game.
Yeah, the last update was in June or something.
So, yeah.
So is there audio capture? Let's find out. Scroll, OBS. Scroll!
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Coolly ravioli.
And it should be perfect level, because I think ever since I found a really good threshold, I don't think I've even had to adjust my desktop audio once.
That's good.
So,
yeah. Shall we get on with it, or is there something you want to say first?
No.
No, we can't get it.
What was you looking at?
You drink? Thinking about my drink. 15 hours in. How the hell are we 15 hours in? This game ain't that long.
But we're still there. Yeah, we are drinking Monster Energy, or at least I am. Fred might have already drunk his.
I just finished mine.
Oh wow. But I am having Pacific Punch Monster. I think this is climbing up my Monster flavour favourites list. I'm glad I didn't tongue twist that and say that completely incorrectly.
I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy reading the enthralling diary of Mario and Flint Cragley. Oh, this chapter knocks me well off me.
Just gonna clean my glasses so I can actually see the game.
Right.
I apologise to anyone right now who is watching the stream and is like, whoa, GDog looks so different without the glasses. I literally get that all the time if someone sees me without my glasses. They're like, whoa, is that you, Georgia? They kind of do a double take, because it is crazy how people can look so different without their glasses. I'm really hoping that persistent car alarm outside doesn't pick up on the mic. It's nothing serious, it's just for some stupid reason one of our neighbours got a car with a car alarm, and like a car alarm that goes off even when they open the door. And yeah, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah, last I checked, making noise all the time for no goddamn reason is antisocial behaviour and will get you either legally in trouble or just kicked out of your damn house.
I'm honestly surprised no one's reported the car or anything.
It's just, yeah, a bit tiring. You know there's a problem and it occurs a bajillion times a day and you do nothing about it. It's kind of negligence. Like, I know we're making noise, but at least we're not bothering the entire neighborhood.
No.
Oh good, a cutscene. So happy.
So yeah, I'm glad we managed to still start on time though, even though we literally only gave ourselves 10 minutes to set everything up. because yeah, I was kind of in like a pass the time mode before the stream where I finished like the bulk thing I was doing, and I was like, I didn't really want to get into anything too engrossing with the stream coming up, so yeah, I was just jamming out some anime tunes. But yeah.
I'm still deeply offended by this television's awful lag.
Yeah, so one thing I've been doing off stream, which I started doing yesterday, is because I've been reading Chugs a lot lately and watching his Expedition 33 playthrough, it's actually made me want to do a New Game Plus playthrough of the game. So I've actually started doing a New Game Plus playthrough of Expedition 33, and because this time I'm playing it on my no input lag laptop with a way better frame rate.
Oh, poor thing.
I have to get used to the fact that the game is like faster and smoother than it was when I first played it.
No wonder you were having a hard time beating the final boss or whatever. This input lag will destroy you in a game like that.
Yeah.
Where the hell am I?
Although New Game Plus is no easy feat, because I don't know whether every game does this or whether it's just a thing that Sandfall Interactive decided to do for Claire Obscure, but their New Game Plus mode is actually harder than the base game. So yeah, so you can. So basically, I am kind of regretting not leveling up certain characters, so I think my mains in the base game, and anyone who watched me play this whole stream will already know, but my three mains were Luna, Mayel, and Monaco, I think. And yeah, so now that I'm replaying the game again, I'm kind of really regretting not leveling up Gustav better, and I'll probably regret not leveling up CL that much as well, because yeah, the weaker characters definitely do seem very weak in New Game Plus, so yeah. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. The main thing I want to do in New Game Plus is just experience bits of the game that I missed the first time round and find items and cosmetics that I may have missed, so yeah.
This game thinks I'm stupid, but I'm not. Say that, I have no idea where I am, I have no idea where I'm going. Which way is optional, which way is progress? I don't know. I'm gonna go with the door. Who knows if the pipe will let me back out. Speaking of input lag, I can't remember if I mentioned this on the stream before, but I've been playing Sonic whatever on RetroArch, and there's this cool feature where it can remove latency that was in the original game. Basically, yeah, the way Sonic's programmed, the way the Mega Drive is, yeah, there's a big old input lag, particularly for Sonic.
Yeah.
Anyway. You can cheat around it by kind of fast forwarding the emulator and having the emulator load save states when you press buttons based on what inputs you give and whatever. It's a cool feature. I've never felt Sonic so responsive and springy before. Normally he has anyway. It bothers me, I never used to notice that stuff, but now I do.
Yeah.
Hello there. What does that say? Behind the spooky skull. What spooky skull? Oh, hello. That's why I can't bloody carry it. Never bringing items with me ever again.
And yeah, the main thing I've been doing today is, as well as getting back into Claire Obscure Expedition 33, I've also started catching up again on Honkai Star Rail, because I kind of fell out a bit with that game when during like the Amphoria storyline when I started getting to the point where, because of like the video game voice actor strike that was going on at the time, there was no English voiceover. But now that that strike is over and voice actors have started, you know, recording new lines for video games again, I can now safely go back to Honkai and hopefully expect that all the lines are going to be, you know, voice acted. And as far as I know, unlike in Genshin, which I think Genshin Impact did have some either temporary or permanent recastings of characters, I don't think Honkai suffered that same misfortune. So hopefully when I do hear the voiceovers again, it'll be the same people, because the cast of Honkai Star Rail are all really talented, and a lot of them are established voice actors anyway that are known for appearing in different animes and video games and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, it's the same for Genshin. So yeah, reading about the recastings that were going on because of the strike was actually, I mean, it wasn't heartbreaking, but it was like, oh no, that guy's out of a job, but he was so good in this other project, so I'm sure he's good in Genshin. I wouldn't know, because Genshin is probably the Hoyoverse game I play the least. Maybe closely followed, or yeah, probably closely followed by Zenless Zone Zero, but yeah.
I don't know why they were on strike anyway. I don't get paid to talk. It's not a real job.
I mean, voice actors, I mean, I hear it from anime voice actors all the time, but like, some of them do have to find work on the side, because voice acting, whereas you might think, oh, they probably get paid millions. Like, say, what's a good example? Like, you might think someone in a really popular anime, so like Adam MacArthur, who plays Yuji Itadori in JJK Jujutsu Kaisen, you might think that he gets paid like, I don't know, like 500,000, $1 million, but no, voice acting really doesn't pay that much at all. So much so that I know that Gojo from JJK, his voice actor Keiji Tang, he actually does do like other audio voiceover stuff on the side, as well as his anime and video game work. So yeah, clearly even video game voice acting must not pay that much if a guy who appears in both anime and video games has to find other work, which is mind-blowing to me. So yeah.
And then you've Roger Craig Smith voicing Sonic for like 15 goddamn years. The one guy I don't want in the job, harumph. I wonder how well that bloody job pays.
Yeah, I do wonder which well-known job of Roger Craig Smith would pay more. Like, I wonder if he gets more money for Sonic, or for his work as Ezio Auditore in Assassin's Creed. Because I'd say, apart from Sonic, Ezio is probably his other best well-known role. Because the Ezio games in the Assassin's Creed timeline are some of the most beloved games. So yeah, I really need to play those at some point. Although I'm not the biggest fan of like old classic Assassin's Creed, I do prefer it the way it's kind of become now, where it's very open world RPG. You know, you can still parkour and climb things, but it's a lot more free and a lot more varied, I guess, compared to being linear. So yeah. Ooh, was that a health refill?
It was a bit pointless though. I didn't need that. Not all of it, anyway. Yeah, I'm supposed to not kill people? That's a lot of people I have to not kill.
They're not even people though, they're robots.
No, they're not, they're people.
Oh,
They're mind-controlled people, and now I get to kill them with a hammer.
oh
Very,
no.
very brutally. Watch my XP just utterly drain. There we go, get trolled. I don't want to get out of here. There we go. I know what I'm doing. I've played platforms before. That just made me even better at killing people, game. Don't need to be better at killing people.
I do wonder, like, I know English voice actors don't get paid a lot, but I do wonder what Japanese voice actors, you know, because they're the ones that actually originate voices in an anime. Like, I do wonder what they get paid.
Oh my god. What the hell are these two doing here? Yeah, I do wonder. There could also just be a cultural difference. Like, I hear in Japan programmers aren't treated very well. They're considered like, disposable low-end workers or something.
Dimentio and chunks.
Supposed to voice act these two or what?
Yeah.
God damn it. Ah, do you not tire of collecting those worn-out tires and pure hearts?
He's
I'm a
only
violent
saying
language.
GDI because especially his Chunk's voice is, I can tell it, there's a lot on his throat.
I'm not violent by nature, you know. I prefer to settle this peacefully, in fact. Say, for instance, if you wish to go back to your world, I could do that for you.
We are not interested.
Ha ha ha. So it must be. Shall we begin?
Oh, not this place again. Oh, haven't you learned? No matter how often we fight, it will end the same.
My, aren't you plucky? Same fight, same outcome. You are precisely correct. And that is why... Durr. Broccoli!
Oh my god.
Lovely green hat, wouldn't you say?
Oh, what?
Dear old Chunks, so strong yet so very dim, a child could learn his attack patterns. As such, I requested a few sprouts from my acquaintance to liven him up a touch. I call the boy O Cabbage. Don't be shy, O Cabbage, introduce yourself. Cabbage! Cabbage?
Cabbage.
Cabbage. Aha, simply adorable. Now remember kids, eat your vegetables to grow big. Except in this case, a veggie will eat you. Have fun now. Ciao. Chow down on the veggies. Asparagus! Asparagus! Oh, why the fuck? Whatever. We'll beat him up now with a hammer and cave his head in. Oh! Alright. What are you, adult? Am I dead? Oh my god, he's busting a move.
What the hell?
Show off.
Pardon me.
Dude, you fucking... He's got bigger reach than me. I'm very upset by this. Alright, that's it. He's getting the fire.
He's getting the Bowser man. More like...
Would you feck
More
off?
like Chunks is getting the Bowser.
I'm gonna smack him in the nuts with the hammer. That's what I'm gonna do.
Buh.
Buh. How do I do a Scottish grunt? Broccoli! Broccoli! God, it's so hard. Yeah.
You sound exactly like someone else Scottish that I've heard of before. Like, am I just thinking of Groundskeeper Willie?
What the screaming Scotsman do you know?
I swear I've heard someone with, like, you know, exclaiming, like, a similar accent. Maybe I am just thinking of Groundskeeper Willie from The Simpsons.
Hey, what in gravy am I doing in here? And what are you doing in here as well? Oh, I get the picture. You lot want to challenge the new and improved Chunks. You got pepper in your pants, I'll give you that. But this time, you will get ruined. Oh, blimey. Uh-oh, me belly's growling like a starving dog. Warrior rule number 1. Never fight on an empty stomach. 'Tis madness. Sorry, but we've got to call it a day. Can't go booking the warrior rules. Next time, though, you're done. Chunks away. Oh, that's why his belly was rumbling. That's unfortunate.
Look, the sprout from his head, it's the same as on the fluorified cragmons.
Good luck getting a kid to read that.
It looks as though it's nearly dead, however. Well, what do you think? Would you care to try it on? I believe you'll be safe.
Yes or no?
I mean, you're playing.
I'm no veggie.
Well, perhaps you can put it on later if you need it. It could come in handy.
Thank you, game. I know how to item. I'm a vegetable now. Oh, his nose. That's gross. That's nasty. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Give him an Alfred laugh. Yeah, can't hit that note. If they could beat that model of Chunks, then they are coming along quite nicely. Perhaps they really are the ones I have waited all this time for. I should prepare myself as well. So much to do, so precious a little time. Yeah, I really shouldn't have used that bloody health block, but how was I supposed to know? Bullshit game. Yeah. So you have to navigate this entire area backwards. No wonder I got confused. Boink.
So how close do you think we are to the end of the game?
I shit you not, I think we're halfway through.
Oh god.
Yeah.
The game is that big
This
and
game
we've already
is
done 15 hours.
A chunky monkey if you take your time.
Wow.
I may be completely wrong, but I know what comes after this. There's plenty of stuff after this. Unless it's just shorter than I remember. Who knows? Hello. Oh, that's boring. You've disappointed me. Boink, 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 boink. Oh.
Oh, you missed
I
one.
blame the input lag. More like the input slag. Woohoo! Why the hell would I want to pop pills right now? That ain't healthy. But geez, what have I
Oh,
got
the
to?
pills are actually... Well, no, they're in the background, aren't they?
Are they? I mean, they're in 3D space, they're in a circle around Mario.
I don't know.
You don't know? Why don't you know? Oh man. I don't know how to platform.
Yes, you do.
Apparently not.
You're the way
Yes.
better platformer.
I don't know, wasn't there a platform game you played lately that was pretty impressive? Like your skill? Maybe I was thinking of Doom 2016, how it has platforming for some bloody reason. You know, Doom, the game that famously didn't have a jump button in the originals.
I'm trying to think what platforming games I've been playing lately. I mean, yeah, there's Doom.
Dude.
I mean, there's definitely no platforming in Delta.
That would have been funny.
What,
Snake,
a
you've got
Metal
to
Gear, a Metal Gear game with platforming in it?
Yeah. You have to jump from one plane to the other, Snake. Do me proud. You appear to be in the royal chambers.
God damn it, I really want to know what game it was now.
Probably Doom. I answered my own question. You were doing some platforming, you did a right half good job. First king of the Flora Kingdom, Procrus, known as the greatest of kings, united the Flora Sapien under a single cause, creating the Flora Kingdom and a mono race. Monoculture, there you go. Made the capital here and established a calendar, beginning of the kingdom's birth. Blabby, blabby, fucking blabby, blabba, 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 blabba. Ah, Christ. I ain't reading that again.
trying to think about things about the game to talk about.
Oh god, there's nothing to talk about. Are you kidding me? We've been trying to do this for 15 hours. I'll just play the game and we can talk about random bollocks in the meantime.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me I have to read this guff to figure out what to do next.
So, I mean, I'm trying to think of what else I've been doing this week, like off stream. But, I don't know, like the last week kind of felt a bit like a blur. Because I felt like I've not really been doing much other than, you know, job searching and work stuff. But yeah, for anyone interested, like my job search is going okay, but yeah, clearly it's just for some weird, unexplained reason a really difficult time to be a software developer right now. And apparently, like I'm honestly starting to see more of a trend where companies, especially if they're remote, they do want you to have a good personal project portfolio. Because it's interesting how I've had two feedback emails. One feedback email was from a speculative company that is local to me that was like, hey, do you have any jobs? And then they got back to me and they were like, oh no, we don't, but we really like the look of your CV, so we're going to keep it on hand. And they were also like, in the meantime, keep working on personal projects. And then, I've kind of made it a habit to try not to talk about, like, in progress job application processes on stream. So I feel like whenever I even announce to someone that it's like, hey, I've got an interview, or hey, I might be really close to getting a job, it always backfires. So then I feel like I'm just like letting everyone down. But I was actually really close to potentially getting a job recently, and unfortunately I got rejected at the final hurdle. And yeah, the feedback email from that also brought up personal projects. So I'm starting to think that companies, especially if they're remote, you know, where you work from home all the time, they do want you to have a good personal project portfolio. But then luckily I have kind of shifted my job search focus to not just searching for jobs but working on those skills, because I do think it will help me. But yeah, it would be nice if I could get more interview and test practice though, because the more practice I can get, the better chance I have of, you know, actually scooping up that job. So yeah.
I'm gonna assume there's some kind of clever symbolism to this puzzle. I don't know, I've got red and blue switches and there's red and blue stuff. Whatever. But yeah, I can't really relate to the job search, and I kind of got headhunted for my job. I didn't look for it, the job looked for me. That was pretty neat. Can't go into much more detail, but yeah. The more I think about it, the more I feel like I got lucky with where I am, which is, you know, a weird way to live life. It's like, oh, I didn't have to try,
yeah,
I just did.
Part of me is a bit curious. It's like, if Fred didn't have the job he does now, how would he do on the job market, given that he has quite a few more personal projects than I do.
Oh yeah.
He's got way more years of general programming experience.
Oh.
Not even academic, but just like, you know, from doing those projects and learning, yeah, I guess like learning C and Rust and Lua.
I never learned Rust.
Oh, not Rust, but Lua.
Yeah, C++ Lua. Assembly, 2 flavors actually.
So, yeah, like I do wonder how Fred would do. Like, Fred thinks if he was on the job market like I am, he would like scoop a job like that.
Hell yeah.
But knowing what the job, but from my point of view, knowing what the job market is like, obviously I do want that to be the ideal scenario where like Fred can like if he suddenly got fed up with his current job and was like, you know what, I want to see if I can get a job. Like, I mean, I do think you would be more picky with your jobs.
Yes.
Yeah.
would be.
So, because, I mean, I know there's already specific companies you'd want to work for, but I do wonder whether it would be the case when the first job you apply for, they're like, oh Fred, we love your CV, can we please have an interview with you?
I'm pretty sure my CV kicks absolute ass. Or at least
I
my
mean,
portfolio does anyway.
Do you even have a CV? I was gonna say
I have a CV that's... Well, it's outdated.
quite outdated.
Yeah, I haven't needed it for a while.
Yeah.
But, where was I? Like I said, my portfolio largely speaks for itself.
Mhm.
And that's just my GitHub account, that's just the public stuff.
Yeah.
The private stuff I can bring up in interviews, and, well, when it stops being private, of course I won't have it on my CV or whatever the hell. Yeah, and so on. Hell, my website is a portfolio in and of itself. I didn't make it, but it has a catalogue of all my projects, including the GitHub ones.
Mhm.
So, yeah. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, ew, where are my pretties? That's a guy, by the way.
What the frick kind of resolution is that? Is that like 8-bit?
Oh, honey, it's like 480p.
16-bit?
It's 480p. You know,
Yeah.
GameCube resolution. Pretty.
And I'm looking at like the gem thing. I'm not looking at the
Oh, that is so crusty.
character. I'm
Yeah.
looking at the gems and the statues.
That looks like some bloody JPEG. No, JPEG can't do transparency. Whatever. It's a bit crushed. I keep disposing of those things and yet they come back. It's a really
I wonder if that's the one I saw in the bedroom. I saw like a fly or something on the bedroom wall last night.
Also, leaving the friggin' windows open. It's warm again. Anyway, ooh, dialogue. Yeah, what to say about the job search, huh? As thrilling as it is. Just a matter of, portfolios. Yeah, actions speak louder than words. So instead of bragging that you have X, Y qualification, I think it makes more sense to show off your qualification by doing stuff with it, doing stuff with the knowledge, which requires portfolio pieces. But for me, I have so many because I enjoyed making them because they're fun. In your case, you'd have to find something to do that you consider to be fun. But unlike me, you don't program for the fun of programming, so it'd have to be for some other reason. Maybe the product itself is just fun to you, or something like that.
I mean, it's like how I've done a food website using HTML because I thought that was fun.
Yeah. We've discussed lately the idea of using ASP.NET to create something akin to Oregon Trail, where the game keeps a database in the background with health and ammo, money, whatever, medicine, and the web page is just to display things to the user.
I'm gonna try and use Entity Framework in that as well, because like I mentioned that one of the email feedback email things I got was like, oh, work on personal projects, but they were also, because I did a technical test for them where they got to assess my skills, they actually told me what skills I should focus on, like if I wanted to get that job in the future. So yeah, I could definitely apply that to the, I don't know, Metal Gear Solid 3 API edition.
Yeah, like you got broken leg, what do? Ointment, buzzsaw, in that order. That's what you do, right?
Buzzsaw?
Yeah. If you break a leg, you got to cut it off before it gets infected, right?
No.
That's how it works.
That's in post-apocalyptic terms, maybe. Like Walking Dead.
Pretty sure you can't get an infection from a broken bone, honey. Unless it's poking through your skin, then that'll be a problem. You know, for a flower, this thing sure is lacking petals and a stem.
I once saw the most badass thing ever, so I am a UFC fan, like I don't watch it as much as I used to because it is I mean, in the UK, I do think it's pretty hard to come by because either way, you're gonna have to pay for something like either USC Fight Pass or BT Sport, I think. So, yeah, but I am a USC fan, and I remember watching this fight a few years ago where there was this Jamaican guy, Uriah Hall, and he actually won a fight. And he's like, I think it was his left or right pinky toe, but it was broken, and you could see the burn coming out of the skin.
That's horrible. Jeez.
And he still won the fight, which is like
he was angry.
Yeah.
Local man too angry to lose.
Yeah, there can be some grisly injuries in MMA sometimes. I also remember watching a UFC fight where someone broke his nose and then made the mistake of blowing his nose, so one of his eyes got massive. So, yeah.
Ugh, I can almost feel the pain.
Yeah.
What? Oh, that's what you mean. Alright, game. Whatever. How would I intuit that? Where are you going? What is this, Pac-Man? Uh-oh.
Inky, Blinky, and Pinky. Are those names of ghosts?
Inky, Blinky, Bonnie, Clyde, something like that.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm gonna hit your face in the face. Dish. I'm not even listening to the game, am I? Whatever,
No.
Who cares?
I mean, you're not really missing much, you're just missing music.
I've heard this game's soundtrack enough to know what the track is anyway. It's the really drunk sounding one with like the string instrument and orchestra hits and piano. At least I think that's the one. Whoa. I'm dying here. Game, you realise this is a different phase, right? What? What do you mean? Yeah, just grab the buzzsaw. Yeah, alright. Get your ass over here, boy. The Windmill of Peace. What's that doing in the kids' game? Oh, man. Yeah, I think this is a boss you'd struggle with. One, to figure it the hell out. Two, like, reflexes with input lag. So happy. I get wrecked.
I mean, my coordination isn't the best anyway, and like, input lag just makes it 10 times less.
Come on, Slam, and welcome to the jam.
So, yeah.
I'm boring. Aww.
I like how the sun is just like totally exposing how dusty my laptop screen is right now.
I hate when the sun does that.
God damn.
How dare you? How dare you? I've forgotten the word for when you reveal something. Expose.
Expose.
I guess. Yeah, sure. Even as I wilt, I am beautiful.
You are beautiful, no matter what they say. 'Cause words can't bring you down.
What did you guys do? We killed your evil king. Get over it. Shut your mouth. You don't get it at all. The humans are evil. You murdered him.
By the way, like, I don't know whether I scared you earlier when I was watching WWE and I just like burst out crying when Punk's wife came out.
I didn't even know you were crying.
I was.
Okay.
Like, it just kind of like happened suddenly. But, I mean, I was happy crying anyway. And I guess that's like the magnitude of how amazing the moment was when CM Punk's wife, AJ Lee, returned to WWE. And it's crazy that even though I knew about it beforehand, because I made the stupid mistake of going on Twitter the morning after SmackDown. So obviously my feed was just like, oh my god, AJ Lee's back, oh my god.
Spoilers.
So, yeah. But even though I knew it was going to happen, and I knew she was returning to WWE at some point soon anyway, especially given the direction that the Punk and Seth storyline, which now involves both their lives apparently, is heading. Like, I knew she was gonna come back, and yeah, when her old theme song hit and AJ came out and she was doing her old skipping routine, yeah, I got emotional. I didn't get like, oh my god, Adam Copeland as he's now known, but I know him better as Edge in WWE when he came back out of retirement. Like, I was like sobbing. I was a mess, but no, with AJ it was very much, it was a really cool return, but I do think I was more composed, even if I did just suddenly find myself like, it was so weird. I was like happy, and the next minute I'm just like getting choked up, like, oh my god. But such a cool moment, and now that AJ is back in WWE and she has signed a new full-time contract, I am interested to see where that storyline is going to go. I think there is going to be a tag team match at WrestlePalooza, and then maybe AJ and Becky might have a proper women's intercontinental title rivalry, but still very, 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 very happy at the minute to have one of my favourite women's wrestlers back in WWE.
WWE.
Yeah, World Wrestling Entertainment.
6 pure heart? Are there 7 of them? There's not one world left, there's like 2 or 3 or something. The heck's going on here? Is there a twist? Are there 8 pure hearts? Raise your chunks in the air as most debonair man of debonair? When was the last time I even saw that word, let alone said it in a thick Scottish accent? Raise your chunks in the air as most debonair man of men strides into the room. This don't rhyme. What kind of song is this? Springing forth from his lair is his foes all despair, for black be the name of their doom. Whoa, oh, that's a black blackety blackety doo. Yeah, something black, that's the guy who says. Woo. In my head, she has the voice of Bubbles.
Gosh, oh Chunks, quit it. You're breaking windows. What are you yelling about?
Oh, that?
I'm not that familiar with Powerpuff Girls.
What?
Like, I never watched it back in the day.
How could you?
I mean, I don't even know why I didn't watch it, because yeah, had I watched it, it probably would have been something that would have appealed to me. But anyway.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, that? Yeah, I just had old Chunks come up with a nice motivational tune. And as punishment for getting beat by that hero again, I'm making him sing it 1,000 times. 1,000? 1,000 times? Gosh, you're even more evil than I thought. Hey, but enough chatting. So where's the Count, huh? I want to see him. He hasn't called me to go do anything, and I'm getting so bored. Hey, Count!
Oh, it's Luigi, right. My destructive little friend is all gassed up and itching to get back in action. Yes, Robot is begging me to take him out. Say the word and I'll roll on it. Roll on out, whatever.
Yeah, great enthusiasm, but let's shelve the robot action plan for now, okay?
You've got something against the robots, I just know it. Bigot.
The thing is, the Count kind of left specific orders for us to stand by, got that? Okay.
It's your line.
I know. No way! We're just supposed to wait here for those big mean heroes to come get us.
So the Count doesn't need my services. Excellent. I'll be off then.
You go nowhere. We wait. It's the Count's direct order. His word is absolute. Be a good little minion and do not move until told, okay? Thanks.
Where's she going?
But I'm bored.
And Brobot craves his daily smash. I can't just loiter here. There's no action. How am I supposed to voice that goddamn little catchphrase of his? Ah ha ha. What is he fucking? Pooh, Monokuma here. Prepare to get nailed to a board like Jesus.
I mean, I was gonna play Danganronpa by myself on stream, but I would also love to do it with you.
Oh god. That's a lot of voice acting, my poor throat.
But then again, we did try voice acting Danganronpa 1, and I swear that game became like biased in like the genders that it killed, because I swear there ends up being more boys than there is girls, or vice versa.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because one of us ended up voicing way more lines than the other.
Yeah. So one of us had to do our best alternate voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I be a damn fine woman? You bet your ass I can't. You ever hear George's attempts at Patrick Star? She can't quite pull off the pipes either.
SpongeBob!
Oh, if I try and do the fucking SpongeBob scream, I'll just destroy the mic. No, I mean when Patrick screams SpongeBob's name because he's crying or something. You need some real pipes to pull that one off.
SpongeBob!
You gotta get like a howl under it, you know, a throaty howl.
SpongeBob!
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P. earphone users.
Am I reading this or not? That's
Pardon?
me. You're not SpongeBob. Or dementia. Hard to stay still when you pine for sweet vengeance, isn't it?
How do you know that's dementia?
It speaks like him. Don't know who said that. Luigi, maybe?
Dementio.
Dementio. The Count's orders are all absolute, completely without exception, yes? We shouldn't even dare to think about a secret sneak attack. Perish the thought. Defeating the heroes would please the Count greatly, but we must follow orders.
Oopsie, I just remembered something real important that I gotta do. Back in a jiffy, bye!
How'd she do that? Yeah, I've got to deflavorize Brobot's flavorizer. I'll return once everything's up to code. El Aether Dementio. Get it? My, isn't that something? I do believe I should be moving on as well. Ah, Christ, I'm alone again. Forever alone. Oh, Timpani, the stars are beautiful, aren't they?
There's a tradition in my village. We believe that wishes on stars come true.
Oh, is that so? In that case, we'd better get wishing, don't you think?
I don't need to wish anymore.
Hmm?
I already got my wish. Now I have everything I need right here.
Oh. It's so sickeningly sweet. Timpani, aren't you cold? Put your clothes back on.
Not at all. I'm very warm. Can we stay like this? Just a little longer.
She's pulling on my hair. It hurts.
Sorry.
It hurts.
Sorry.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Yay.
Tippy tottles.
What? Oh, what's the matter, Tippy? You seemed a little out of it in there. Well, didn't you just hear something? No? Alright then. It's just that for a second I thought I had remembered something very important.
Whoa. We took too long.
Bowser's gonna fall over.
The
boy.
void.
It looks as though it's gotten bigger. We need to open the door to the next world quickly. Let's hurry.
So how many wells are left? Yeah, I fucking told you. What the hell? What do you mean? How many? Does it tell me in the inventory? I don't think it does. How many bloody pure hearts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do you mean? I guess the game's saying that they're going onward to the 6th one. Oh, hang on a tick. So, no, I'm dumb. I have the 6th one. I haven't installed it in a pillar yet, so there's no 6th door. So there's 2 worlds left. Right, I think I get it. Like, we use a heart to enter a world, but we also complete the world to get a heart. So then there are 8. There are 8 because we use 7 to make doors, and the 7th door contains the 8th one. That's weird. Here I thought there was 7 pure hearts the entire time. Oh, you're back. Oh. Have you seen the sky lately? The void continues to grow larger. I imagine that some worlds have already started to decay. I wonder how long our dear Flipside will be spared.
The light prognosticus doesn't say what.
How did you nail that on the first try? I read that and I have a stroke.
I'm good at reading.
Good.
Doesn't say anything about how long we have.
No spoilers, dearie. The light prognosticus was only written to counteract the dark.
To be fair though, I'm not really putting on a voice when I say it. You are.
As such, it's not truly prophetic, so it's hard to say how long we really have. And yet, I feel confident in saying that we do not have much time at all.
Well, we can only go forward now. We can't just wait for all worlds to end, can we?
Of course you're right, my dear. I've received a message from Nolrem lately. The other Merlin. It seems that there is a heart pillar located on the outskirts of Flopside. As you're no doubt seeking the next pure heart pillar, that is a good place to start. I will go back to the light prognosticus to look for clues.
Nolrem, isn't that Merlin?
Yes, the opposite Merlin.
Yeah.
I've got so much inventory crap to get rid of.
I just remember something else I've been up to this week. I started like properly getting into Mafia 2 for the first time. Although that game may be technically weaker than Mafia 1 in like both graphical fidelity and like technical execution, I guess, because yeah, the game crashed right when I was gonna quit it anyway.
Yeah, stupid modern games, man.
It's not even modern. Well,
semi-modern.
It's a port of a 2010 game.
You know, that's the thing, honey. I remember when I was a kid, I played plenty of 7th gen games. I remember encountering a single one that crashed. Like, froze, maybe, but not quite crashed.
Yeah.
Freezing, like Fallout New Vegas did that occasionally. So my mind was blown when I started seeing PS4 games and I saw that it had like a crash handle and it goes back to the main menu and stuff.
Yeah.
Because like, wow.
And you can send like error reports to Sony and stuff.
Like they put time and effort towards working around a problem instead of just dealing with the friggin' thing. It's like, maybe games shouldn't be crashing in the first place, fellas.
No.
You have any idea how hard it is to crash Sonic 2? Like, yeah, haha, games are more complicated to make now. Sonic was written in assembly. Have you ever programmed assembly? It's hard as hell.
No, I haven't. I've looked at assembly code through like a debugger, but...
Imagine programming, but there are only 8 variables. You can't make new variables, there are only 8 variables.
Oh my god.
And you can only do simple expressions like A equals B plus C.
Yeah.
Actually, fuck that. No, you can only do A plus equals B. That's it. A divide equals. H that. C that. Like C++. Yeah, goodness me. Yeah, it's hard. It's very, 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 very hard. Yes.
Yeah.
And Sonic 2 doesn't randomly crash when you try and exit it.
Yeah.
Just FYI. Oh my god, we have modern C++, object orientation, lifetimes and such. Hamburger? I fried a steak. Whatever.
Well, yeah, a cooked steak
Is
can be a burger. I mean, a gourmet burger, I guess. It's still a burger.
Don't you have to grind it to mincemeat first?
I don't know.
Oh, a new recipe. Look at me. So what other baloney can I cook up? Poison shroom. Yeah, that'll be a healthy meal. But yeah, it's just with modern C++, you get type safety from C. You get automatic register allocation from C. With C++, you get constructors and destructors and automated memory management. Way less room to mess up. What the hell did I make? Hell yeah, dangerous to light.
Dangerous to light, cool.
Better than a poison mushroom. That's just guaranteed to kill me. Ooh. What else? But yeah, like really, I've put together a tool chain for the Mega Drive, so you can program for the Mega Drive in modern C++. Going from assembly to modern C++ is such a game changer. That's not enough for modern game devs, I suppose. Harumph. Ugh. I guess I can see where the Rust people are coming from. Once you remove the capacity for programs to mess up, you get better code.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean? Oh, that doesn't change the meat at all. That's boring. I was going to turn that into a healing item. It's like the game shutting down and it crashed. Why? Probably because something wasn't freed when it should have been freed. It's like maybe it would shut down maybe the entity allocator, but the entities haven't been shut down yet. So they get shut. Their container gets shut down. And then like the global destructor runs and destroys each individual entity, but the allocator's been shut down, so it's like a use after free kind of dealio. But you can avoid that by not programming like complete crap and actually destroying the entities before the container.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sigh. It's just I just wonder, because this is we're talking about Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. Did the original PS3 game crash like that? Did it?
I mean, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I know.
I've only... Well, the only OG Mafia I played was Mafia 3. And then my experience with 1 and 2 was purely through the remakes. And then obviously the Old Country just came out. So, yeah.
Yeah, because it could be that, of course, it's an older game. It would have been written in a less good version of C++ and so on and whatever. But it could also be that the original game was fine and the port is just crap. That's a possibility too. I get that working with an old code base is hard, but I just don't mess with things that don't need to be messed with, holy moly. It's like friggin' Sonic Mania! To bring it back to the whole Sonic example I keep going with, in Sonic Mania, you can hard crash the game by doing a bubble bounce with a bubble shield after defeating one of the bosses. It's such a mundane thing, and it hard crashes the game. It's like, you know, one programmer bum rushed in 1992 to make a game in like between 3 to 6 months, made a game that didn't fucking crash, and it was in assembly for the clunky ass Mega Drive. And then you have Mania with all the modern niceties, and it crashes when you do a bubble bounce, and none of the updates fixed it. It's just... Yeah, I'm beginning to think programming is a lost art, and now we just have dipshits doing it, harumph. What happened to the good old days, man? Let's see, get rid of this.
Well, there is good programmers. I mean, Expedition 33, like, I can tell that's probably a very good program game. I mean, I've not seen the code, but like the mechanics are very intricate and well thought out.
Yeah, I haven't seen it crash. It doesn't seem too jank. I do get the impression that a lot of that game's visual fidelity just comes from the game engine it's running on. Because it can have good lighting and modelling and texture work and all that, but then the animations seem a little stiff and artificial.
The cutscenes are locked at 30 anyway.
For that cinematic feel, am I right?
And then the gameplay is at uncapped, I believe.
How much does this one charge? Yeah, of course it is.
Tinga.
So I want to know what the inn in Flopside is. Is it cheaper? Is it like a rundown, crappy little inn or something? We'll see. I know there's some side stuff I could do right now, but what's the point? I think with Dottie, the pixel I have with me, it's mainly just shops you can go to that sell rare items like Keel, Mango, whatnot. Favourite item in the game. Keel, Mango. Why did I take this pipe? What is wrong with me?
Not focusing.
Yeah, I meant to take the lift. Hopefully I won't be bringing too many items with me. Actually, knowing the level that's coming up, I probably should have kept a healing item or two. More than I already have. Oh well. Wait a minute. Oh man, I'm so stupid. There's a pipe that leads straight to Flopside.
Oh,
I
wow.
thought it was the one to the level B2, but it isn't. It's the one I just took. So all the way to the right, I'll find the pipe to Flopside. Speaking of flopping, I wish my mind would stop doing it.
Maybe you're going through a crash after your energy drink or something.
I do miss my energy drink. It doesn't help that both pipes are the same colour. No wonder I got confused. So, here we go. What's the situation with this one? Spooky. Fingers in. We can refill your energy tank in a single night. Sleep benefits to body and soul. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Breakfast. Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh, really? The different tiers? What the hell? Oh, come on.
Is this a Mario Kart game? With the different tiers?
It does seem a bit like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, the mushroom cup.
But yeah, that must give you buffs or something. Like double attack, double XP or something for like 10 minutes. I
Yeah.
don't care, I just want my health back. Interesting, really. Stuff that a game has that you just never bother exploring, because why bother? You're fine as is. So one of the neat thing about those retro achievements, the achievement things, is that they encourage you to explore every aspect of a game if they're done right. For instance, I never really bothered ever playing Sonic 3's competition mode because it's more of a two-player thing, but each race is about 30 bloody seconds long and it's the same tiny little map repeated over and over again. It's super crap, never touched it. But in the retro achievements, you have like time trials to do, so never done it before, done it now.
Yeah.
Interesting, it's nice to be given a reason to do stuff. Because when you're left to your own devices, there is stuff that you're just going to ignore. Well, depending on the person, anyway. So now that I'm healed up, I need to go find the Flopside heart pillar. Is it this way? What do you think, honey? Do you think it's this way?
I don't know.
Oh, have an opinion, would you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this. This is a hammer block.
I mean, you said it yourself, this game isn't really, like, I can't really think about, like, I wouldn't yammer on and on about this game, especially because there's not much to...
Wait a minute. I'm on to you.
I feel like this game is more just a, like, play without talking and read kind of situation.
Definitely a game you play on your own late at night, which is how I used to play it, which is why I have such fond memories of it. Playing with another person, good lord. Unless you're really into the voice acting, yeah, not much to do.
I'm trying to remember whether I played any games at night as a kid. But then, to be fair, my mum, who I mainly lived with when I was a kid, like, she was a bit strict on the old curfew or bedtime.
Yeah, mine were too. And now look at me. My sleep pattern is so short.
You sleep until... Well,
Oh, there it is.
I mean, I do wonder what your new sleep pattern is going to be, considering you got up at 9 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, I went to bed at like 3, woke up at 9, I'm running on energy drink right now. That's the plan. For it to wake me up. It works, it really gets me out of that groggy mood. What is this? Holy crap. Ooh, what is this? What the hell?
Did you know
That's
that was
it.
there?
That's a throwback. Jeez Louise. No, I didn't really know that was there. That is a badge from the old Paper Mario games. This game doesn't have a badge system, so they've just turned one of them into an item that I guess you just kind of eat.
Yeah.
I bet if I cook it, I will absolutely ruin it. Yeah, permanent power-up. Cool. I remember the old Paper Mario games.
So I know I like did that Demon Slayer marathon recently, but I do think before I go see Demon Slayer Infinity Castle on Friday, because I have booked tickets for me and Fred to go see it on opening day, which will be interesting because oh god, I can't remember the last time, if any, I went to see a movie on the first day it came out. But yeah, I may do a little Hashira training marathon before I go see the movie, just to ensure that, you know, how they prepared for Infinity Castle is ingrained in my brain. So, yeah.
Brains. Oh, bollocks. What are these physics, man? This is slipperier than Sonic.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to go see that movie, although I also know, given it's the final movie, it might, well not final movie, but final movie trilogy, it might wreck my emotions a little bit, depending on what happens.
Spoiler alert, the bad guy loses. No!
Why would I cry about Muzan losing?
It's a spoiler. Honey, you don't know. It might have a tragic ending. It may be a tragedy. Oh, I'm sorry. Tragedy's nuts.
Oh god.
Aww. I'm so bad at this.
Tantaro D's nuts. Nezuko D's nuts.
I don't want to know what those mean as verbs.
I don't know.
There we go. So what the hell am I doing here? So, no, don't. There we go, secret hall. Where are we going, Sarge? To war. Yep, that is the flop side pit of 100 trials.
What?
Remember how the first...
Are you gonna do that?
No!
Okay.
Absolutely not! Have we forgotten how the first one violated me?
No.
Ah, Ziverica Matovellenberg is always laying at the ready. You are coming here often, yeah?
That's an impressive beard.
Thank you.
And mustache.
Thank you.
I'm talking about that guy.
Oh.
With the sunglasses.
You are not having the job, making the money? But that is neither in the here nor in the there. I have an inspector here, yeah? I am thinking I can make the pipe to Black Tower's base. You are covering 100 coins for construction, yeah? Are we having the deal? I'll pay. You'll all pay. This is the good thing, yeah? I am getting started. You are staying out of my way. I keep thinking I'm misreading the shit you say. No, he's just illiterate.
Illiterate.
This pipeline is open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. You are using it whenever, yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah! Like
Yeah.
the guy from Majora's Mask. The young people are always rushing through their life, always looking to the ahead. Well, I am going. And you never
Why did
saw
you give him an
again.
Italian accent anyway?
German, honey. It says yeah and stuff and this.
Yeah.
He speaks with a
9. Yeah. I nearly said yes, and then I remembered, nope, that's Russian.
How do I open this? Help me! That's a sign. Game.
Something
Don't
is
fucking
written there.
patronise me.
Try reading it.
Try reading it, stupid.
But I can't get to the sign. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
My mama didn't tell me how to read. There's a secret here. Oh.
No,
Is there a
no
secret?
secret.
Over here? There is a secret, let me in. Drown Mario, do it. I thought paper got ruined underwater.
Dee 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 dee.
Oh, it's one of these little dotty places. It's this fella. Flam.
Flam.
Flim.
Flam.
and- Ew.
Flame.
My friends call me Flam. Ugh. Uh-huh. Oh, it's treasure maps, really? I mean,
Cool.
not doing this, but yeah, you find all kinds of cool secret items like cooking recipes. Need a
Oh,
potato, I ain't doing it. I have standards.
You have so many pixels now.
Yeah, it's an issue with games like this because when are you ever going to use some of them? A lot of them get neglected. Oh, cooking ingredients. Cool. What'll it be? Oh, come on, this is a
Oh, pasta.
boring selection. Stinky ass herb.
Or if you're playing Resident Evil, herb.
Herb. An herb. Yeah, I do wish there was more of a reason to do this whole cooking thing, beyond just being really into 100% stuff.
Why are you shrinking Mario anyway?
To fit in the building.
Okay. But then you can barely see him otherwise.
My eyesight's fine, I'll have you know. Man, I completely forgot what we were talking about.
Well, the last thing I talked about was Infinity Castle.
And the spoiler that the bad guy may in fact lose. God rest his soul. Nope, still don't remember. Like, I know you were talking about Infinity Castle, but surely we were talking about something else as well after that.
Talking about what?
Something else.
Well, no.
Oh well, better make up some new topic. What's your favourite colour?
Random. Okay, pink and purple.
No way!
Early colours, I know.
I always wear blue shirts. What colour do you think is my favourite?
Blue!
It's hard to say actually. Oh, hello. What the hell? Oh, must be the final hat pillar. Cool.
Why is there no box around it or anything?
It's not time for that one.
Uh,
Yeah, I like blue and green, purple, red even. Black's not half bad. It's easy to list the colours I don't like. Orange and yellow, they can piss off.
oh, why?
They're gross, they're nasty. Yellow's like white, but off. It's really bright. There's no such thing
And
as
what
a...
about orange? It's like red, but
Yeah, it's like red, but it's
with like,
it's been infected.
oh god.
Infected with the disease that is yellow. Okay, so the hat pillar's over there. What the hell's over here? I know.
So, Infinity Castle isn't the only thing I'm excited about because tonight, so I've mentioned on this stream many times before now that I'm a massive Walking Dead fan, and tonight actually marks the return of Daryl Dixon's spin-off show, and yeah, they are coming back for season 3. And I'm very excited because I think I don't know whether it'll be the first full episode that's set in England or just a bit of the first episode. But yeah, it's going to be really weird seeing post-apocalyptic England.
Oh, blimey.
So yeah, and I'm also excited because Stephen Merchant, who is a really, really good actor, is playing a guy described as the last survivor in England during the apocalypse. So yeah, it'll be so weird seeing Norman Reedus and Melissa McBride and Stephen Merchant probably all on the same screen together. Because it'll be like, oh my god, what's a regular old British guy like him doing with Walking Dead legends? And it's like, yeah.
Dead legends? Honey, they're alive!
Walking Dead legends, as in their characters are legendary. Because yeah, when you think about Walking Dead, if you don't think about Rick Grimes, there is a high chance you'll at least think of Daryl. And then for the females, you'll probably think of Carol, or Michonne, or Maggie, but yeah, probably Carol. Although Fred won't, because he can barely remember the names of characters sometimes.
Terrible at names.
I mean, sometimes he gets like Maggie and Carol like mixed up the wrong way around.
as opposed to mixed up the right way around.
Or at least you used to anyway. I don't know whether you still do.
No, I think I've got the hang of who the hell Maggie and Carol are.
Yeah.
And, I just struggled for a good minute there to figure out who the hell, oh, I forgot his name. As I was remembering and then telling you that I remembered his name, I forgot Glenn's name.
Glenn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, who's Glenn? Like, who's that face? What's his name? Oh, it's Glenn. And then I'm trying to tell you, I remembered Glenn, and I thought, wait, what's his name again? I think there's something wrong, am I? I'm confused though. I thought I found the hat pillar already, but I didn't.
I wonder what Glenn would think, knowing that. I mean, anyone else who's watched Dead City will know this, but Glenn and Maggie's son is turning into a bit of an asshole.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, not my favourite character.
That's a hat pillar. I swear to God, that's a hat pillar right there. That's a hat pillar. Why can't?
Oh, yeah, there. Yeah.
Why is there like a floating ghost
Can you
hat
go
pillar?
3D?
No, I'm pretty
What
sure.
the hell was that glitch?
Dolphin, what are you doing?
Dolphin's spazzing out over here. It's like,
Whoa.
wait, there's a heart pillar. Why can't he get to it?
Can't use that word. This is Britain. That word means something different here.
Sorry.
Being sarcastic. Yeah. You know this in a Mario Party game over that? It was like Mario Party 8 or something. Kamek says blah blah blah, bimble bamble baboozle, zippity zop, make the train go spastic. They had to censor it over here. Because, yeah, this ain't America. You can't say that here.
It's like how,
I just did.
it's like how a female wrestler in AEW once got suspended for a few weeks just for saying the word. I can't remember whether it was TWAT or SLAG, but yeah, Tony Khan did not like that, and yeah, he suspended her.
But they're not even that bad.
No,
Slag. That's
I
like a
mean,
chav insult.
even the wrestler was like, huh, I could have said a lot worse words on TV.
Yeah, and twat is such a plain
What?
insult in this culture. You know, it's like fucker or bitch, twat.
Or,
Hell,
or
twat.
cow.
Twat is like one of those words where you can't even tell if it's a swear word. It's like damn, like twat. I know it's used as slang for vagina, but I'm not convinced that's its actual like etymological origin.
Etymology.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
the origin of the word. I think the word came first, then it became slang afterwards, but the insult is unrelated. When you call someone a twat, you're not calling them a big girl's minge, I think. Anyway. Yeah, it's like barely even a swear word. Twat. So close to twits, people almost use them interchangeably. Yeah, as for slag, I mean, again, it's just like, it's a chavvy word. Like, if you want a harsh British insult, cunt, but that's recognised in America too.
Yeah.
Perhaps even more so than it is here. I think we and the Australians have become a bit desensitised to that word.
I still remember one of the first times I accidentally said a swear word as a kid, because obviously when you play wrestling games as a kid you're going to come across some very colourful language, and I remember I think my mum was like cleaning upstairs and she heard me say pissed off,
Oh!
and she was like, Georgia.
You don't know, do you? For some
Well, I
point-
didn't when I was a kid.
No, I mean, different thing.
Uh.
In the past 10 years or so, pissed off has stopped being a swear word or
Yeah.
a vulgar expression. You know, it's in Doki Doki, it's in Undertale, in all of kinds of games that don't have swearing, all kinds of media that doesn't have swearing,
I
but
mean,
they'll
it's
say
in
pissed off.
it's in anime and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's weird because pissed off, piss. It's like an extremely vulgar word for urine. That's a fucking swear word. Why is it okay to say pissed off? You know, like, you do realise there's also the expression fucked off, right?
Yeah.
We're not allowed to say that.
No.
Why is pissed off okay now? It's just weird when Undertale does it. Like, the game's clean as hell, no gore, no swearing, but then the cat fucking Flowey's like, you're pissing me off. Where'd that come from?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, goddamn, apply your rules fairly if you're gonna be a... What's the word? Pale clutcher. No swearing in your video games, madam. My point is, if you were born, like, 10 years later, I guess, there's a chance, bear with me, a chance. Your parents might not have given a shit. Yeah. Ugh, ran over. But yeah,
Summer's Kingdom.
poor little kid me. I got in trouble for saying a swear word when I wasn't even trying to. You see, I was curious about a particular extinct species of bird known as the dodo.
Dodo.
My parents may have misheard me when I said, what's a dodo? I got into a bit of flack for that one.
What did they think you said?
Dildo. They thought I was talking about that word.
No!
So like,
Oh, so bad.
a year later, the topic comes up again. I'm like, oh yeah, it's like, you know, that one bed. I'm like, what bed? And they're like, you know, the D-word bed. Like, what bed? Dick bed? No. D-O-D-O bed. I'm like, what? Dodo bed? Why are you censoring? I'm like, you fucking gave me such shit for saying it a year ago. Ugh.
That must have been one weird misunderstanding.
It was.
Yeah.
Fucking treat me like I dropped a slur or something. Oh yeah, I know it's a word a kid's not supposed to know, but I didn't know it, you fucking twits. Ugh. Oh no, I said the twit word. I'm gonna get banned from AEW. I know it's twat, hardy hardy ha. You wear the clothes of a crazy. Alright. But yeah, welcome to Sama's Kingdom. This is a
His
fun
name
level.
is Mario. He's not here to challenge you.
Only to mentally challenge you. Aha! So it begins, challenger. I am known
Jade
as Jade
Blooper.
Blooper, guardian of the first gate. Prepare for game over. Acha!
I think,
Uh-oh, what the heck is that?
I think Jade comes from the fact that he's wearing a green outfit, because Jade is a shade of green, I think.
Yeah.
And the Jade Jewel is green as well, I think.
Die. Hey, bitch. Come get some. Eat borns.
Eat Lawrence.
No more, I beg you. Your power is great, challenger.
I don't know if we've mentioned this on stream yet, but yeah, if you ever feel like me one day and you miss like the PS3 era of games, yeah, chances are you'll probably have to like buy a retro, like buy a PS3, because PS3 emulators are not reliable.
Yeah, our PCSX3, every game we've tried with it, niche and mainstream big titles, no. The best was probably Demon's Souls, and you have to fiddle with the settings to get that thing to even render properly. And even then, random crashes are a thing. Not great.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 4, you either don't have audio or the textures flicker. You can't win.
And then WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, yeah, you get texture flickering, and also like the graphics aren't even that clear. Like there's a lot of like
the game,
like kind of like pixelation.
The game doesn't render a proper, what was it, 1366 by 1280 by 720. It renders at half vertical resolution like a gimmicky Mega Drive game. So it's like 640 by 720, and it just stretches it, and the result is, yeah, very ugly pixelation. And we've tried turning up the game's internal resolution, or the emulator's internal resolution, buffer resolution, didn't work. Don't know why, it just didn't. So, yeah, really not good.
But yeah, luckily, whereas I don't have a PS3 anymore, Fred still does, so if I ever am in the mood to play a PS3 game, I'm sure I could just like, what's the right word? I guess play it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a super slim as well, so it's very quiet compared to the fat ass models. And it won't just die.
I had the fat ass model. when I had a PS3.
Yeah, there's a YouTuber who's really into hardware stuff, and he pretty much determined that yes, every fat PS3 is doomed to die young. They all contain a defect.
I am really glad that PlayStation have like gone all sleek and slimmer with their console designs, because like you see it in the PS4, which yeah, it's kind of bulky, but it's also stylish, and then the PS5, it's like...
It's ginormous. It's bigger than the friggin' 360, and that was a chunky monkey even back in its day.
Yeah.
Bloody thing's the size of a VCR or VHS player.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Or a DVD player.
I grew up with a freaking VCR player. I didn't know there was a difference. VCR player, VHS player.
VCR is recording programs.
It records onto tape or something like that. Never really used it, but that was like the original capture card, you know?
I remember when everyone was like, well, now it's like DVR. But
Yeah.
I think VCR was like the precursor to DVR.
You know, that stuff shocks me. I'm baffled that that stuff was and is legal, because it doesn't reflect modern copyright sensibilities at all. The fact that you can just record television and keep it, you know? That seems like piracy, doesn't it? But no. You know, like the DMCA, that law was passed around 2000, right in the heart of that era. It's written into law, like, no, you can do that. It's called time shifting or something. It just baffles me. It's such a consumer friend. I hate that word. It's like a fat pig.
Consumer friendly.
Consumer. Customer, user, whatever, friendly thing. It's like, yeah, you have a right to just record the TV. It's been broadcasted in your home. It's been played on your TV. You have a right to record it. That's awesome, at least in America. I don't know if we're subject to the same law, Pay the Ban Convention or whatever, like we do with the fucking DMCA takedown thing. Oh, I hate that. But it's like, you'd think if that's legal, why can't we do it with video games? You know, like streaming and all that shit, that's barely legal. Like, what if there's copyright music in there and stupid shit like that? But also, it's like, can I extract my Blu-ray to my hard drive? Technically, yes, but practically, no. Just because, like, all of the fucking copy protection
when you next get to like gameplay, you should probably think about wrapping up
oh,
so
that's
you can
right.
switch over.
Sorry, I've been waiting for the 2-hour mark.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I mean,
forgot we're doing
if
a
you
3
feel
hour.
like you can go 4 hours, by all means, but
I think I prefer to keep this one a bit on the short and sweet side. Trouble is, can I even save? Am I allowed to leave? Okay, thank God. We could bail now, because I think the next save is going to be a while.
okay. Yeah, good thing I probably reminded you then.
Oh God, where's the save point?
I don't think there is one.
I can just go back to Flopside, I know, but I don't wanna.
You don't wanna.
No. But again, so VCR was the original capture card, because you go on YouTube, look up Chungalo, and I think Chungalo's gone, fucking goddammit, banning the Library of Alexandria or whatever. Lewis Chow is still around. Old school long play. You ever hear of a long play? It's like a
Yeah.
let's play with no commentary. I remember two from way back in the day, like 2006 and shit. They recorded, or at least one of them did, recorded on with a VCR. And it looks like it is blurry as all hell. But yeah, it was pretty ingenious to me back then, because of course I was more familiar with Dazzles. I have a Dazzle. But it's like, wait, you can just use a normal VCR? Like, it'll look like shit, but it's not specialist equipment or anything like a Dazzle is. That was a delayed. Guy gets set
Well,
on
don't
fire.
forget there is input lag.
No, I mean, that guy set him on fire, and 2 seconds later was like, oh, ow!
Yeah.
That was funny. Anyway, yeah, there's like a bunch of these fellas, and they all say goofy shit, and I don't care. There's not going to be a save point, is there? Okay. I mean, I could always save state. I'll always save state.
Okay.
Yeah. Freddy's cheating! I don't want to have
I
to
mean, we are
backtrack,
using an
though.
emulator, we can do that.
It's my computer. I can do what I want with it.
This is my laptop.
I'm putting words in your mouth, honey. I'm speaking from your perspective.
Okay.
I'm also gaslighting you.
Oh.
I'm an experienced bullshitter. Yeah, there we go. Save states, and now we can just ned the game. Bye bye, and bye bye. And on to Wind Waker, huh?
Yeah, I'm
Can't
just
wait.
changing the category.
Good luck. So I gotta remove the batteries from the Wii remote, put the Wii remote away, put the sense bar away, and then get out the GameCube controller.
You're using your GameCube controller, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I was literally just saying. I'll have you know.
Right.
I ain't gonna play Wind Waker with a bloody Wiimote. This ain't Twilight Princess. God, I do not like Twilight Princess. What happened to me? That used to be my favourite Zelda game. But you know how it is, you get older and things just change. Now my heart belongs to Majora's Mask. Ocarina's not far behind. I do like me some Ocarina. Depends what kind of mood I'm in. I'm not gonna pause the emulator, honey, because that will go off on its own.
Well, it already did.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Really use a drink. Maybe not an energy drink, but a drink. I'm gonna get a refill before this one runs out.
Yeah, I'm good. I've got plenty of water if I need a palate cleanser.
I don't remember asking.
So that was the first part of Retro Sunday with, we played an hour and a half, I couldn't talk then for a second, of Super Paper Mario. And now Fred is just gonna hopefully bang through some temples on Wind Waker. So, yeah, excuse me. All refilled up and good to go?
Ought to be. Oh, wait, I need a controller, don't I?
Yeah, you need GameCube controller. Because Fred is a purist and he likes to do things authentically. So, yeah. But yeah, so... Yeah, I honestly think in terms of games that, yeah, there's Mafia 2. I did also finish Mafia 1 Definitive Edition, although I didn't get all the collectibles because there is some, like, free ride collectibles that I need to go back and do at some point. So yeah, definitely still trying to do an all collectibles trophy hunt on that game. So yeah, what else have I been playing lately?
That moment when I decide to splurge a little and get myself a rare-ish GameCube controller, and I receive it, and it's some kid chewed on it. Can't have shit from CEX. Yeah, those are human incisor marks. That ain't a dog, that's a kid.
I don't know whether the camera will pick it up very well, but yeah, there is very clearly some scuff marks from teeth.
Yeah,
on there.
CX meant to have a rating system, you know, A, B, C. Pretty sure this wasn't rated C. It looks like a C. You know, if
Am I
you
good
bought a
to start the game again?
Man, I'll never forgive how utterly fucking biased. Uh-oh. Georgia, it don't work! It ain't working!
There you go, do it.
It ain't working!
Oh,
It's not good.
I bet you need to configure it.
You are a wanker. I always said
No
you
adapter
were.
detected.
It's right there.
And yeah,
Are you stupid? It's right there. It's plugged in, man. What the hell? Oh, it ain't.
you're stupid.
But the sensor bar was working. It was plugged into the same dongle. Alright, you may die now. Bye bye. You betrayed me for the last time, Dolphin.
Dolphin, more like,
More like Dill Dolphin.
oh my. There we go.
Yep. think you mean there I go?
There I go. I don't know.
That's not what I meant. I meant there you go.
Punch you in the big spot you have on your
Hey! Overshare? It's not big. It's a minor fucking kerfuffle. Anyway. Would you like me to share random health updates with the audience? You'll never guess what I found on George's back. Oh, blimey. It's a heckin' chonk. I'm joking. There's nothing there.
I'm fine.
And I'm itchy.
I'm GDog and I'm fine, to quote Apollo Justice.
What kind of basic bitch confidence boosting is that? I'm Fred and I'm okay. Are you kidding me? I'm Fred and I'm awesome. I'm the world's most genius programmer.
Apollo Justice literally says that in Ace Attorney. I'm Apollo Justice and I'm fine.
Well, this sounds like a little bitch. You should be saying I'm Apollo Justice and I'm the best attorney to ever walk the earth.
And I'm better than Mr. Right.
Yeah. I'm better than right. I'm wrong.
Speaking of Ace Attorney, I think you've been enjoying the anime.
Yeah, it's great background noise.
Background noise? You also use it to, fall asleep too.
Well, I use it to wind down. I don't fall asleep watching it.
Unlike me.
You know, it has been nice to play without audio. I wonder if that's what gives me such a damn headache. Trying to talk and listen to a loud ass game.
Yeah.
Beaming right into my eardrums, at the same time.
Mhm.
Yeah. The audience will probably be able to hear this. I think we do have the audio working. But this part of the game plays like an evil demonic version of the sailing thing.
Yeah.
Because we accidentally, when the boat said the island was cursed? It was cursed. We went to a cursed island, now we're cursed.
Yeah.
So we had plunged into an eternal night.
An eternal darkness. It's almost like Frozen, but instead of an eternal winter, it's eternal night.
I think I just realised I'm stupid. I'm following the wind. Where the hell am I? I don't need to go to Outside Island, do I? Am I supposed to be heading to Windfall? I feel stupid. One second. There's a hint item in my inventory, isn't there? Hint item? Hint item?
No.
What the hell? So Ocarina had Navi, but I can't. Wait a minute. Can I talk to the boat if I just put this away?
Talk to the boat.
Yeah. They have to stop the boat, swim, and punch him in the face. By punch, I mean press the A button in the face. And he'll say "Oh, Link, what are you doing? Get back in me, child." That's disturbing. Can you just get off the boat, Link? Using the wrong button. Here we go. See? He's freaking out.
What are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, we must get to... Yeah, I was right. Okay.
There we go.
Thank you, boat. I came up with it
The
first,
boat's
though.
so helpful.
Too bad he is the stuff of nightmares. I do not like the freaky talking boat with a big row of teeth.
I
like
hope
Freddy
that
Fazbear.
GameCube controller isn't being picked up on the mic at
Oh,
all.
it's a loud...
It is loud.
That's how you know it's good.
It feels like every button is the press on it is 2 times as chunky as it should be.
That's the nice thing about PlayStation controllers. They don't make much noise.
Yeah.
Have you heard the Steam Deck? It's about as bad as this. It's rattly ass, tinny face buttons. My god. Whee! Should really find. Oh, well, to be fair, I'm just rushing the game. I don't need to.
So there is a temple on Windfall, right?
No.
No.
No, we got to do stuff before the third temple.
Okay.
Hey, this is a fortress. Can't do anything with it though. I need bombs. Or we can maybe manipulate the AI into bombing itself.
Why is the game kind of stuttering? That's weird.
You ever heard of impact frames or something like that?
Yeah.
Apparently it's the thing games do. When you hit something or something hits something, the game just lags for a few frames. Not even because the CPU is lagging, it's an effect.
Yeah.
You're dead rising. I thought it was lag because on the 360, weak bit of hardware,
Pardon me.
you whack a zombie with a lead pipe, the game stutters. But then you got this Ultra HD PC port, and it still stutters when you hit a zombie. So I think it was deliberate.
Yeah.
Which I don't get. Why? Like, just play a sound. I know I hit the zombie. in real life, if I walk up to like, I don't know, a stray cat and I full force hit it,
Which you were.
real life doesn't jitter, I just get arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get it. It's weird. Like, give it a particle effect or something. Have the cat explode or something. Why stop time to be like, oh no, you did for like a millisecond?
Yeah. You did not just do that.
Wanted level 5 stars. Where the hell am I anyway? Yeah. Thrilling gameplay. Oh, son of a bitch. Did
What
not
the
think.
hell?
Yeah, it's a flying fish with a propeller on its head and
Oh,
a big
God
ass.
damn it.
This game's ugly, I don't like it. This is one of the better GameCube games. Anyway, change of topic. Punching cats. I don't condone it whatsoever. It's just an example.
Yeah.
Replace cat with anything. People, babies, baby people.
Why would you punch a baby? You wouldn't.
Why would he punch a cat?
You wouldn't.
Answered your own question, darling.
Mhm.
See, this is what... I'm sure there's a condition. Like, there's cabin fever, and then there must be, like, ocean madness. Because I'm all on my own with a boat that I'm pretty sure is entirely in my head, and I'm going stare crazy talking about punching cats and stuff. That I need to avoid. That cyclone's very dangerous. I ain't touching that. If you touch that, guess what happens?
You die.
You get pulled into an unavoidable boss fight, and then you are thrown to a random corner of the map.
Oh god.
I'd rather not be lost at sea any longer than I currently am.
No.
So, Lemonfall Island? I can't be. It's too north. Oh my god, I'm actually full of it. Okay, never mind. Pretty stupid. An Octorok. I haven't seen that. I didn't know there were any Octoroks at sea. I've been playing this game since I was a kid. Clearly not much. Yeah, I think I've done maybe 3 or 4 playthroughs of this game. I really did try to like this one, I just could not get into it. Yeah, there's actually a cool effect here that is completely missing in the Wii U version because it's very technical. Oh, it's gone. So there was a sea foam pattern, kind of like scales on the water. Yeah, but the further it is from Link, the dimmer it becomes until you can't see it in the distance. That's accomplished using bitmaps.
Yeah.
But that means the higher the resolution, the further away the effect gets because of how bitmaps work. So Dolphin has to do some quirky stuff to make it work with HD. Anyway, when they ported Wind Waker to the Wii U, they didn't catch that. So in the Wii U version, the bitmap is too damn HD, it's too far away. So there's sea foam everywhere, not just near you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a funny consequence of porting. How do you know what's a limitation of hardware and what's a deliberate artistic thing? Anyway, yeah, pirate ship, cool. They're being raided. Great. I'm so happy to watch them pillage the village and stab
Pillage
people.
the village.
Yeah. Blah blah blah, Link. Blah blah blah. You should talk to them. Blah blah blah. You know, last I checked, Navi didn't have cutscenes dedicated to her lecturing you.
No.
Christ. Oh, good beetle. I can finally get some fish feed. Beetle. Beetle.
Beetle.
No, beetle.
Beetle.
Get your ass over here, I'm drowning! Oh, he heard me, how nice. He even pulled aside a little for me.
Yay.
A microphone
Such a nice guy.
You kidding me? This dude's topless. Ew. He's also ugly as sin. God, I hate this game's art style. Give me more.
What kind of art styles are you into in video games or in anime or like anything of that nature?
I think it's easy to list the ones I don't like. Like this abstract, just fucking ugly for the sake of ugly nonsense. Like Psychonauts. Oh lord, do I not like how that thing looks. Yeah, that kind of schizophrenic Western cartoon look where it's just hideous for the sake of it. Not into that one bit.
Which Psychonauts is free on PS Plus again? 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really know much about 2. It doesn't seem like people hate it beyond people just don't like Psychonauts and current day.
I don't know why
nonsense.
Sony are doing this, but it is weird that like all 3 PS Plus monthly games for this month are like really casual and chill. It's like,
Oh, hello.
because I mean you've got Stardew Valley, which is basically the next best thing after Animal Crossing when it comes to just like killing time, and then you've got Viewfinder, which, what is that again?
It's a puzzle game, a first-person puzzle game. A bit like Portal, but without portals. It's site-based illusion puzzles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So yeah, again, casual, and then you've got Psychonauts 2,
Electric Boogaloo.
which I mean seems pretty casual.
Well, I wouldn't say it's the most hardcore of hardcore games,
No.
but I also wouldn't say it's the most casual of games either. It's somewhere in between. It's like a child-accessible 3D platformer with a lot of style and flair. I just happen to not like its style. Ugh. Why does everyone look like a fucking Cabbage Patch Kid? It's hideous.
Oh god.
It's really grotesque. But it's not meant to be for adults. It's just like juvenilely disgusting. Everyone's got like a pig nose and beady little yellow eyes and shit.
I mean,
Ugh.
I will say that like, yeah, I don't really. I think the only art style I kind of am averse to myself is like when something has a grotesque art style because it is trying to be grotesque. It's like, I mean, I watched it when I was a kid, but like Grizzly Tales for Gruesome
Yeah.
Kids, I didn't really like that art style. And even like, I don't know, Paranorman and Coraline, those movies' art styles just didn't sit well with me.
I think Paranorman leans more into it. Coraline tends to be quite...
Even Box Trolls.
That
is
one
kind
especially,
of,
Box
yeah.
Trolls. Box Trolls and Paranorman, I swear. It's to do with their underlying message and stuff. It's about like, it's normal to not be normal, is a core philosophy.
And
Especially-
especially Monster House, holy moly.
I don't know why
Well,
Monster House.
when that got into the grotesque stuff anyway, like, you know, the house moving and, you know, Mr. Nevercracker literally being designed to be like the ugliest old man you've ever seen.
It is kind of curious that something with such a cartoony... Like, the characters are shaped cartoony, but the lighting and texturing is fully photorealistic. That is one weird look.
Yeah.
Can't say I'm a huge fan of
It's
it.
kind of like in a video game when video games used to have like a game face feature where you could like take a
Oh,
photo
God.
of yourself and like, you know, put it on a character you create.
That's just Leatherface, man. That is a literal horror character trope. To wear someone's face.
I mean, have you ever seen the movie Face Off? I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Have you ever played the game Dead by Daylight and had Leatherface wear a black guy's face? Yeah, they got rid of that eventually.
I've played
wonder
Dead by
why.
Daylight, but I've never seen Leatherface in that game, so I don't know. Like, I've not really played, well, I haven't played any of the Dead by Daylight DLC, I'm just more familiar with, like, the vanilla version of Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, not much for Dead by Daylight. I've never played it myself, really. But Joe was really big into it back in the day. Apparently, the game was really good, but with all the updates, they've completely unbalanced it or whatever. It just doesn't play the same. Your priorities aren't the same. Tactics aren't the same. It's worse, way worse. Apparently, a bit like TF2. Again, according to him. I never play multiplayer stuff. I'm one of those poor bastards who couldn't afford Xbox Live, you know? Never got to play multiplayer. Didn't have a PC either. Until I stopped caring about that kind of thing. You ever play any multiplayer games?
Well, I played Call of Duty online back in the day.
You were a PlayStation gal, weren't you? So you got free
Well,
internet.
yeah, until they decided, hey, we're gonna make it a requirement for PlayStation users to have PS Plus to play online. Thanks, Sony.
Yeah, you know, I think the solution to that is to just stop using dedicated servers. Holy moly, why do we do that? I know, lag or whatever. Make the internet better, man.
But yeah, I've played my fair share of multiplayer games like Call of Duty, so like Black Ops 2, I swear I've played like other Call of Duty multiplayers. I think I played Advanced Warfare's multiplayer a lot. Played Overwatch, obviously. Played a little bit of Paladins. Tried getting into Fortnite, but that game's mechanics just don't agree with my skills. Like, I'm not really a big fan of like building stuff whilst also trying to stay alive. It's kind of like, why can't I just do one or the other?
I think part of it for me, the reason I never touch multiplayer games, is just because I get my ass handed to me.
Plus, I feel like with Fortnite, it is kind of becoming like how Dead by Daylight is, where I do feel like players' priorities in that game probably aren't the same anymore, because they probably just go on it to be like, instead of, you know, getting victory royales, they're all like, oh, a Beavis and Butthead skin just came out, I'm gonna go get that. And I'm just gonna F around in Fortnite as Beavis or Butthead, and it's like, dude, play the game to win the game, you know? Don't play just to parade around in some skin that probably is gonna be way more expensive for you to buy than it has any right to be.
I mean, I don't know why people play Fortnite. I swear Fortnite represents another one of those frogs in boiling water scenarios, because it's like there's no one noticed the absurdity of Fortnite beyond just being this ridiculously popular kids game where you shoot people. Okay, and I'm not trying to pale clutch here. I'm calling out hypocrisy, or at least trying to.
I'm honestly surprised that Fallout's not become a fad, like how Fall Guys is kind of like. I mean, yeah, people still play it, but it's nowhere near as popular as it was back when it first came out. And also, Among Us, that was very much like a phase. People seem to have forgotten about that game. So, yeah. Did you want to finish your point now?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
That was a password, by the way. Thanks, game. I needed the reminder. Schooner. Good spelling that when you're 10.
Schooner.
Isn't it a type of boat? Maybe I'm just full of it. Anyway, the point I was trying to make was, the absurdity of Fortnite. One, it's like a kid's game and you just shoot people all the time, and I hear no one complaining about it. It's like, where was this mentality when GTA 3 was big with the kids? What am I supposed to do here? Talk to a guy? I need to get bombs, but from where? I think I might be they're on the boat. Right,
where was that mentality when Modern Warfare 2 or whatever came out and you had to play as Makarov and kill innocent people in an airport? No big deal.
Yeah, everyone was all pissed off about that. Anyway, that's not even the part I'm getting at. The point I'm getting at is it's kind of tacky. You have this game with 1 million licensed IP characters, you just go around shooting each other. Like, in what world is it magically okay to play a kid's game where you play as Homer Simpson with like a freaking AR-15, you shoot Goku to death? This is when were IP owners so casual about, just put us in the shooting game, who cares? Yeah, again, I don't like the inconsistency of it as all.
And even musicians, like, they have like Fortnite concerts and festivals, and it's like, oh wait, there was that shooting at a Travis Scott concert. Well, what if Travis Scott was in Fortnite and he was the one doing the shooting, you know?
Wasn't there a political speech in Fortnite not too long ago? Like an American presidential candidate, the woman, Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris.
Right. Did a political speech in Fortnite, and because it was a political event, she banned guns. From Fortnite. Banned guns from Fortnite.
Wow.
What is happening? Why are you even hosting a speech in fucking Fortnite in the first place? What is this appeal to the lowest common denominator brain rot baby bullshit, man?
I wonder if that was the reason Trump won the election.
He didn't do that cringe AF shite.
He didn't do that like tweener bullshit.
It's just so weird, man. Like, appeal to the youth. Do a rally, I think they call it, in Fortnite.
Yeah.
What is happening? I really am becoming old because I'm losing touch with the youth. They are nuts. Why is this happening to the world, Mama? How's the song go? What's wrong with the world, Mama? People are making up no mamas.
What's wrong with the world, Mama? Yeah.
Yeah. What is wrong with the world?
Where is the love, Black Eyed Peas?
Jesus.
That's the song we're quoting, by the way.
I don't know. It just seems to be like Fortnite represents all the weird shit going on right
kids
now.
will know how good that song was.
Yeah, I really am showing my age. An older gamer complaining about Fortnite. Ugh, whatever. Anyway, time for a big boring loading screen as we trek to Outset Island. Thrilling gameplay. Last I checked, fucking Ocarina of Time doesn't have you ride the horse from one end of the map to the other and then back again.
I guess Borderlands 2, that counts as another multiplayer game I've played, because I did try and play Borderlands 2 with another person. And one of my college and uni friends even hijacked one of my Borderlands 2 or 3 playthroughs just to like dump a whole load of loot on me. That was funny.
I believe that's oh, I've already been there. Never mind. Yeah, I think when it came to multiplayer games, the one I was I have the most experience with was Halo 3, Halo Reach on the 360. Absolutely, utterly and totally hated it. Because of course I sucked ass at the game. But it's like, you pay for this stupid online, you wait in the servers and queue up to play games, what do? You just get absolutely fucking annihilated. And you get spawned with a dog shit assault rifle.
Yeah, I did go through a phase during university as well, like the first couple of years where I played League of Legends a lot.
Wow.
But yeah, I blame everyone else in my uni's gaming society for getting me into League, because they do like League of Legends socials and stuff like that, where I mean, yeah, you could play other games, but if you played League, there was a chance that you were gonna, you know, you could play with the other members in the society, basically. But yeah, I pretty much grew out of that as soon as I kind of left the gaming society, because, I mean, League is a good game, but its community isn't the most friendliest. So yeah, I could do without that kind of toxicity in my life.
Oh my god. I just realised I'm a forgetful idiot. I need to go back to the island. I never got the bombs!
Freddy!
If only the flipping boat was a backseat game, I was like, what are you doing? Turn around! God damn it. Played myself.
You mean like the Bratz in like any of the Bratz games where it's like, I think we need to go meet Sasha at the smoothie bar now, like every 2 minutes.
Yeah,
even if
much.
you were on your way there.
I get it, I'm going, God. But yeah, back to friggin' Windfall Island. Woo!
And like, instead of being like, yay, I'm playing a fun Bratz game, you suddenly find yourself being like, okay, Chloe, shut up, I'm on it.
Okay, Claw, whatever you say. Seriously, who spells their kid's name like that? That should be child cruelty. Oh, what else? Whee! But yeah, like what's the MHA characters doing in Fortnite? Why is Deku shooting people? Why is Spider-Man shooting people? Does no one think this is weird? It blows my mind they haven't put Sonic or Shadow in that game yet and given them a gun. It's like the one franchise where like, why would we give them a gun?
I'm surprised they didn't do that back when Sonic 3 came out, when like, you know, other games were getting Sonic 3 content.
Don't think people want to be reminded of the Shadow game. No one, unless you were born in 2002 or something and grew up with it, wants to be reminded of fucking Shadow the video game.
Yeah, I mean, we played that on stream and it wasn't the most fun time, to put it lightly.
Very lightly, yeah. Honey, it's only one of the worst Sonic games ever made, which is saying a lot, because there are a lot of bad Sonic games. We're still playing them, for Christ's sake. Anyway. I'm trying to keep the streamer happy while the game is all like emo suicidal thoughts.jpg. Holy moly.
Yeah, instead of playing like, I don't know, jolly naval music, maybe it should play like, I don't know, Bring Me the Horizon or Youngblood or Panic at the Disco.
This is not
Or
jolly.
My Chemical Romance.
Oh, right. That's what you mean.
Welcome to the Black Parade. Would be actually the perfect song for a scene like this, honestly.
I'm still so mad at myself I forgot to get the bombs. It's a miracle I still remember the password.
Yeah.
It's Schooner. I don't know what a Schooner is, but the sooner I get there, the better. Ugh. And this shark cannot get its head on straight.
So much to look at. And I'm being sarcastic because there's literally nothing to look at.
There's Wind Waker for you. The Wii U version, they give you like another sail that makes
No
it go
wonder I
quicker.
don't like Zelda games, because most of them it's just a whole bunch of nothing.
That, or it's like puzzles, and you seem to hate those things.
I mean, I very often can't do a puzzle without a guide, so...
Yeah. To be fair, when I first played this, I'm pretty sure I was using a guide.
I mean, the only proper puzzle game I'd say I've played is like the Professor Layton series on DS.
How many?
I can't think of any other like legit puzzle game I've played. Schooner.
How many people know about this feature? The D-pad selects a letter. Really niche and cryptic. Thank goodness it's case insensitive. Imagine expecting a kid to know how to capitalise.
I mean, they wouldn't until probably the age of 5 when they start elementary school or primary school.
Okay. Yeah, we're in Tetra's room. Ooh, ah.
Ooh, fancy.
Got treasure and jewels.
Jewels.
And what's that over there? Oh, it's like a prophecy thing. Cutlasses, the triangle isle, whatever it's called. I was hoping to find more actually interesting stuff here. There's another bit of the prophecy or whatever. Whatever. I thought I was supposed to be rushing through this.
Yeah,
Oh,
this doesn't
God.
feel like a rush so far.
We gotta do this again, don't we? Blah 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 blah. You wanna be my buddy so much you can solve my puzzle. There are no platforms this time, haha. Alright, rope to rope. Very fun. You know, in RetroArch you can fast forward. I don't know if you can do that in Dolphin. Regular Dolphin.
What else can I talk about?
How
'Cause,
slow this
there-
cutscene is.
yeah, there really isn't a lot happening in this game.
I just want to get to a temple already. God, we get it! Game, please! Solve the puzzle, get the bombs!
But yeah, I really do think in terms of games I've been playing this week, like, I swear, like, Mafia 1, Mafia 2, and Expedition 33 are, like, the main brunt of it. Like, I don't even think I've played SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 on, like, the PS2 emulator that much.
Are you pissing me? Oh boy.
In terms of anime, I mean, there are times where I will get bent out on specific anime, so I think for the last week I've not really been watching much of my anime watch list. Like, yeah, I might watch, I mean, I am on the Shibuya Incident arc now of Jujutsu Kaisen, now that I'm rewatching that, and I'm very glad I started rewatching that now, given the insanely exciting news that season 3 is officially dropping in January of next year. Hooray. But yeah, so I'm on the Shibuya Incident arc, which I think I previously brought up on stream, but I'm really excited to rewatch that, especially having, since I last watched Jujutsu Kaisen, I've met 2 of the voice actors, like the English voice actors, so I got quite a bit of behind the scenes about how the Shibuya incident arc was done specifically. So yeah, very very excited to continue rewatching that. But yeah, and then obviously, I mean, Fred only really watches Ace Attorney when I put it on, like to wind down. He doesn't really put it on himself.
Why would I put it on myself? It's itchy and uncomfortable and coarse on my skin.
Ace Attorney?
Yeah.
How is it itchy?
Well, you said I put it on myself, and it's like, well, it's a bit unpleasant to put it on myself. Onto myself.
Okay.
Ha ha ha.
So yeah, but apart from like the wind down animes, so JJK, JJK and Ace Attorney, I've mainly been watching like anime that's been currently streaming on Crunchyroll. So like Kaiju number 8. I'll probably be watching Gachi Akuta later on. I'm really enjoying Kaiju number 8 though. I thought, like, I'm really liking the direction the arc is taking, where it's like, oh, they're giving Renner, they're putting him in a kaiju suit and everything, and Kafka's going through this like inner struggle of like whether he should keep transforming or not, because it turns out transforming into a kaiju over and over can basically confuse your human body and make it think it is a kaiju. So yeah, but yeah, so Kaiju number 8, I've been watching Gachi Akuta, Dr. Stone as well. Dr. Stone's final season has been so good. Like, I didn't really think much to the first part, but
Game can suck my balls.
because the first part of Dr. Stone's final season was a little bit slow, like not that much was happening.
Well, that's the thing. Final season, it doesn't really feel like it. All they've done is dick around for the past 3 seasons.
And then, yeah, but with this second part, things have picked up a little bit. Like, they're even, I mean, I don't think any characters are gonna die, but they are very, very obviously teasing it. Because, like, there are characters that if you saw the anime right now, you might consider them to be dead, but like knowing what you know in the Doctor Stone universe, where like, I mean, Tsukasa, for example, he's been at death's door before, and then he got both petrified and frozen, and somehow that saved his life.
Yeah, my life was saved when I got frozen too. I love that movie.
So yeah, but yeah, Dr. Stone's final season has been really good. There's still quite a few more episodes to go as well. I think there is another, I don't know whether there'll be another break between parts 2 and 3, but there is like 3 parts. So I do wonder how many total episodes the final season's actually going to end up at. But yeah, I've also been watching My Dress Up Darling, although I still need to watch this week's new episode of that. But yeah, that's a quite a spicy, raunchy rom-com anime, slice of life anime. So it might not be everyone's cup of tea. For example, like Fred thinks it's, I mean, Fred doesn't really like the female main character.
Oh god, no.
Because I mean, the female main character in My Dress Up Darling is a little bit of like a snobby girl who thinks she's all that, called Marine. So yeah, Fred's not the biggest fan of the show just because the main character's very off-putting.
Not just that, the entire show's about like cosplaying culture.
Yeah.
Me, I like to think I have too much self-respect to think I should go dressing up as other people to be happy, you know? I'm a Sonic fan. You're not going to see me paint myself blue and get naked aside from gloves and socks.
Well, no, a Sonic cosplayer won't get naked. They probably just get like a Sonic onesie.
Yeah.
And then like maybe like a Sonic mask. I don't know.
Yeah, the show just loves to bang on about like, I cosplay so that I love myself. I'm thinking you people are stupid. Just love yourself for who you are, not for who you're pretending to be, and so on. So it's just like, nah, not for me. It's like watching a show about a person who really fucking loves to fish. It's like I can't connect.
The one other anime on my watch list I've been watching as well is the Musume anime, because I kind of realised when it came to the game I was getting a bit addicted to it, so I kind of like took a step back from playing the game just because I feel like if I continued the way I was I'd be playing nothing but Musume all day, even when like I had no energy, and I no energy to play career mode in the game, like, because there's a energy meter and everything. So yeah, but I am still playing Musume, but it's more to a point now where I just go on to get my login bonuses, and I guess I'll get back to the career mode when I feel like it. But I am still very into the anime, although I don't think season 2 has really got its hooks in me yet. I think it's because the Musume anime, it is kind of, I am getting the sense it is kind of more like an anthology where it is going to focus on a different Musume every season, because like the first season focused on Special Week, and this one seems like it's going to focus on Tokai Teo, and the third season is probably going to focus on someone totally different. So yeah, season 2 with Tokai Teo, that hasn't really got its hooks in me yet, but it is still very, very good. So yeah,
I do think, now that I'm thinking about it, that Dr. Stone, like maybe I'll be able to get into it more now. Maybe? Like I say, I'm baffled that it's the final season because it doesn't feel like it. Just because, for instance, it could be a little formulaic, but not the formulaic bit that I like. Yeah, bombs, blah, blah, blah.
And you're like, oh, we're going to this place, and oh, we're going to make this thing.
Well, I like the science...
Oh, we're going to fight this enemy.
Yeah, I like the science invention of the day. Like, I feel like that could be its gimmick. Every episode, something comes up and the solution is some wacky science thing that no one could think of. That's fun. It's unique. What isn't unique is the villain of the day cliche, where it just feels like nothing matters because it's like, oh, we solved this crisis. Oh no, another tyrant. It's exhausting. It doesn't relate to the main plot either. Like, ever since they left like their home, it's like, oh, we're gonna go fight the Y-Man. And every time they think they've encountered the Y-Man or something, it's just some random dick unrelated to him.
Yeah.
That's just been getting on my bloody nerves, because like, why even promise us that you're going to deal
I
with this guy?
get a feeling like you're not a fan of like an anime or anything in particular that says it has a clear goal and yet it diverts from it.
Precisely.
Because you had this same problem with MHA season 7 where all you wanted to see was Deku and Shiggy, and yet it was like Achaka and Toga, Darby and Endeavour, Bakugo and Shiggy. Like, it was everything, even All for One and All Might towards the end. It was like everything but the one fight you wanted.
I just think there are better ways to pace it. Like, if you want to take a giant break from a battle, end it on a decent note before pissing off for like 12 episodes, please. Don't just leave us on, oh, he's in the middle of delivering a punch. Like, do I have to wait 12 episodes to know how that punch went?
It was a bit like, yeah, the cliffhangers were a bit like, wait, that was a cliffhanger?
Yeah.
And it's like, ooh.
It's like, we'll be right back. 3 months later, we're still waiting for the fight to end. Or continue. Ugh. But no, it's more so an issue for me with JoJo. when the story flows and develops naturally, like the first few parts of Doctor Stone, like they're not even concerned with solving the world's goddamn problems, they're just trying to deal with their own stuff. Yeah, no problem. But when they go on like this epic quest to save the world and they spend 99% of their time not saving the world but just fucking around like, oh, there's some guy who's a dick, we've got to run away from him. Why? Stop it! It feels like side quests. Bleh. I mean, I'm making it sound badder than it actually is, it's just, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm glad,
I mean,
question mark, this is the final season. It's like, oh, we're actually going to get to the point now.
Fred can be a bit critical about stuff sometimes as well. Maybe it's, I mean, I don't know whether it's your contrarianism or your pessimism or both.
Perfectionism.
Perfectionism, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's Dr. Stern. I mean, you're not the only one that like has grievances with Dr. Stern. I just said I didn't really like the first part of the final season that much because it just felt like filler for the most part.
That's the thing that puzzles me.
And not much happened.
Like, there's this Stanley fella, and it's like, oh, this is another side story about Stanley.
And yet people are saying that about Demon Slayer Hashira training, and it's like, no, it's not filler. They're getting ready for Muzan and the Infinity Castle.
It's called the training arc. They're training.
Yeah, and it's not like Tanjiro spends all season training with just one Hashira either. It's like, episode 1, it's Uzui. Episode 2, it's Giyu, or trying to get Giyu to train him anyway. Episode 3, it's Sanemi, I don't know. Episode 4, it's Igara. Like, it's not filler.
I think there is a right way and a wrong way to do it. If it gets repetitive and formulaic, you're watching 10 different people train. Are they learning the same thing? Are they with the same people? I mean, no, but if they were, it would be pretty bad. Likewise, at the beginning of the show, wasn't he training? Like, he wasn't born ready to fight demons, for Christ's sake.
Well,
he had to train.
Urokodaki was training him.
Precisely.
I mean, he couldn't even use a breathing technique until he met Urokodaki, and then he learned water breathing.
Yeah.
And then and somehow memorizing his dad's flame dance made him learn Hinakami Kagura, and it's like, ooh.
Just maybe it should have been interspliced with some action. It'd be kind of hard to do without making it feel artificial. For instance, Dragon Ball. My favourite arc in Dragon Ball Z is for the Planet Kamek fight thing. And for damn near 90% of it, Goku's just training in a pod in space. And it just cuts to him and he's just like running around like in a circle at light speed, punching himself in the back somehow because he's going that quick. Just toughening himself up. And he does that at the end or beginning of every episode for the entire gigantic 100 episode season, more or less. Why am I here? Yeah. And it's like, yeah, it's you're not really seeing anything interesting, but you're not watching it for an entire episode. It's like a 1 minute intermission between the actual fight that's going on before he gets involved. So it's like, yeah, he's training, you're aware that he's training, but you don't have to suffer through it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like that in Demon Slayer.
Right.
You don't suffer through Tanjiro training. They find a way to do it that makes it, you know, you're invested in the training, but there's also comedy and motivation and inspiration and character development going on.
Yeah, backstory.
Especially towards the end, like when they get to Himajima and it's like he's got this really sad backstory. It's like, damn. Like, how can people look at that and call that filler?
I think it's tricky because it is an uphill battle. Making an arc all about training and make it not feel like boring bullshit. Because yeah, you can give backstory, yeah, you can have the training be all intense and like, oh my god, Tanjiro, you're going to destroy your legs if you keep it up or something like that. But it's still just training. How do you spice that up? How do you do it well? I mean, not the best example, but JoJo Part 1. after the fight with Dio, he has to learn to use hammer. He's not born good at it. I mean,
No.
he's a prodigy. He's a natural, but he still has to build himself up. So you have episodes where he's given challenges by his mentor.
Baron Zeppeli.
Yeah, like to defeat this one zombie in a tunnel without spilling a glass of wine
Yeah,
in one
that's
hand.
such a good exercise.
Yeah.
And it was really good
So
to
it's
watch.
So it's a fight, but it's training. So it's not just training because it's a fight, but it's not just a fight, he is training.
Even in part 2 with Lisa, when Caesar and Joseph have to, like, what is it? Like, use nothing but...
They have to climb out of a pit full of oil using just their hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if they don't get out in time, they will starve to death.
Yeah.
Yeah. That worried me. When I first got to that part, I'm like, oh god, here comes the filler. But I think it's the only challenge, the only thing they do in their training. You like a montage and like
Yeah.
a training session that goes horribly wrong and just turns into a fight. But that's the one actual big drawn out training thing. And it's done about as well as you could pull off something like that. Because
Yeah.
it's this colossal, ridiculous challenge. It's not just muscle memory. It's actually a challenge that ties into Joseph's emotional, like personal flaws.
Mm-hmm.
He's an impatient hothead, and he has to do this slow, meticulous training for hours and hours, for days, to get out of this goddamn pit. And his own impatience only gets him cut in half. Like I said, it's done about as well as you can pull off something like that. And I would say it's over before you know it. But still, I went in very worried that it was going to turn into some boring bullshit that you sit through for 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Again, my point is it's hard to pull off a training arc, but at the same time, plot-wise, it can't just be non-stop action. You need some downtime, or you'll get exhausted or desensitized. You need the lows to complement.
That's what MHA when it comes to like the training and like the heroes fine-tuning their quirks does really well. Especially in like season 2 or whenever it is, where they have their work studies and Deku goes to All Might's mentor Gran Torino to get better at using One for All. It's like, yeah, that's done really well.
Yeah. MHA does a very good job with the whole intersplicing actual fights with just preparing for fights. Though at the same time, I think MHA is a bit more predisposed towards that.
Mm-hmm.
Because Deku isn't necessarily motivated by the goal to defeat Shiggy and defeat All for One or whatever. That's just a thing that keeps coming up and interrupting his life. A bit like, I guess, Harry Potter with Voldemort. It isn't his life's goal to kill this fella. He just keeps showing up and pissing off his school. So the fact that there's a lot of downtime where he's just practicing, he ain't doing anything about the main bad guy, that's kind of the point. But with Demon Slayer, it's established very early on that he wants Muzan dead.
And he wants to turn Nezuko back into a human.
Yeah. So when you divert from that, even if it is preparation, it just feels like, come on, he wants it, we want it, why are we here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's the problem. The tonal, or the audience dissonance. Because Tanjiro should also be impatient, but he's not a particularly flawed character, you know? He's wise enough to know.
Speaking of Demon Slayer and going back to Infinity Castle, I implore you, like, anyone that's looking at reviews, do not freaking listen to IGN. Their review, it's like whoever wrote the review forgot they were seeing the first part of a trilogy. The Infinity Castle movies are a trilogy. The one that's coming out in literally 5 days is the first part of a trilogy, okay? So when IGN in their review give the film a measly 6 and they're like, oh, the pacing is horrendous and the film feels unfinished, well, duh, it's the first part of a trilogy. So yeah, don't listen to IGN, and if you're a Demon Slayer superfan like me, just go see the movie and enjoy it, because it's probably going to be way better than IGN apparently thought it was.
Like, ugh.
Ran over.
And Star Wars: A New Hope is so stupid. What happens to Darth Vader? They never show what happens to. Why did no one defeat Darth Vader? Huh? Why is this film so unfinished? Cool, they blew up the Death Star. That doesn't mean the Empire's stopped. Game.
I swear there was another thing that IGN gave a similar review for. It might have been a game, but there was. I swear that's not the first time that like IGN have rated something poorly because it felt unfinished or something.
You know, if that was really a criticism they genuinely believed in, wouldn't they be saying that about 90% of modern games? They're all unfinished, man.
I mean, yeah, they wouldn't have given like remake or rebirth for FF7 a friggin' 9 out of 10.
Yeah, it feels so incomplete. They don't even defeat Sephiroth. Roth, whatever his name is.
Sephiroth.
I'm not a Final Fantasy guy.
Sephiroth.
Sephi frothing at the mouth. Why am I here? I think I'm here to talk to my grandma or something. Hey, Grammy. Open up, will ya? Are you in the basement again? Yeah, what else is there to say?
How did we even get onto the topic of filler anyway?
You were saying people weren't too happy with the Hashira training arc.
Yeah, and then before that I was like, yeah, I thought Dr. Stone part 1 of season 4 was filler.
Yeah, I was talking about bloody Dr. Stone. Yeah. It's just, like I say, it's become clear that I'm really picky about writing nowadays. So when I spot, like,
I blame
the formula,
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yes, JoJo absolutely did that to me, because what I came up with in my head between seasons was 10 times better. God
maybe
damn it.
Maybe you should have wrote JoJo. I mean, heck, maybe you could do I don't know, like a fanfic or like, you know, where you just write how your version of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure would have been.
Where it kept all the sentimentalism and the dark tone and so on. So it was just becoming really, well, I'd use the word, but I think people would misunderstand me.
But
It's,
yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Finish your point.
Plenty of people have called modern JoJo queer, and for good reason. It became queer at some point. I don't mean that in the condescending way. I mean factually. It underwent a big tonal shift, and I was not quite prepared for that. No. Like, imagine Dr. Stone becoming super dark and gritty. You know, it's that kind of like, wait, what happened?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be kind of like tongue-in-cheek and
it kind of is trying
optimistic.
to do that with its final season, but you know because it's Dr. Stone and things always end well apparently that like Kohaku and Tsukasa and Kyoga and Ryusui, like they're all gonna be fine.
It's like when stuff gets intense in a Sonic game, like you know they're all gonna be okay.
Yeah.
This is just a phase. A Grammy.
And
Ooh.
yeah, I think the only other anime that I've not brought up that I've been watching, you know, as it's been streaming is Dandadan, which, season 2 seems to have, I can't wait to see how, I think it's probably the final arc of season 2, because I'm guessing season 2 is going to be roughly the same length as season 1 was. So I think the new arc that they've just started with their amazingly funny new character, Kinta Sakata, who is voiced by the legend that is Bryce Papenbrook, who is best known as Eren from Attack on Titan and Inosuke from Demon Slayer. But yeah, I am really excited to see where this arc is going to go, especially because, like, I think... I loved Gigi's character introduction in Dandadan, but yeah, Kinta had a really good introduction in this week's episode. So yeah, what did you think, honey?
Think of what? I wasn't listening. Well, Dandadan's one of those things. I can't watch a show or whatever episode by damn episode when it's something like an anime. Like Walking Dead with its 40-minute whatever episodes, fair enough. But I swear Dandadan's way shorter, it feels way shorter. So I just watch it once a damn week and it's like nothing happens because it's so damn short.
Yeah.
I just want to binge it a bit, you know? But I can't.
You can.
Well, not.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people that watch things week by week and then they're like, ooh, I wonder what it would be like if I binge watched it all one after the other.
Yeah, but I mean, not really. Well, yeah. It's just you're not going to do it. You're going to watch them as they come, so I'm just going to be passively watching it and so on. Ooh. Give me your innards. Oh.
I do wonder how other people feel about that, because I know I'm not the only one that watches anime week by week. I mean, there's a reason why on Crunchyroll I do always see like the newest shows always in the top 10. Although I do feel like with some people, they might not binge the show fully, but they might wait for a few episodes of the new season to come out, binge those, and then start watching it weekly. That's kind of the feeling I get from some anime watchers. So yeah, I am interested to see what other people think about that. Maybe it's something I can look up, because I'm sure people in forums have just been like, so do you prefer to binge watch anime or watch it weekly?
Well, what even happened in the most recent episode? The guy was introduced. What's his name still had the demon trapped in him. Nothing really changed there. I think he just kind of taunted him a little. Alright. That was it.
And Momo, Okaroon and Kinta, they tried getting Okaroon's second ball back, and then I think it ended up being inside of a massive Godzilla-looking kaiju, which they now have to fight.
Yeah, so that was a bloody cliffhanger. The most interesting thing to happen in the entire goddamn episode was the cliffhanger for the next episode. What the hell? Why am I even watching this if nothing's happening yet? Oh, it'll be next time. Great. Like I said, I'm just not down with the whole watching weekly thing. So I was enjoying this show more when we were just catching up on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, so it's west. Is it? God, I don't know how this island works. The way Link is facing west. Yeah.
It's just awkward, because, like, yeah, you clearly prefer binge watching, but I honestly don't know whether I have a preference.
Okay.
Especially because if there's loads of episodes to, like, binge watch and catch up on, then I get the feeling I get the feeling in my gut I'm kind of having with most of my watch list now, where it's like, oh, because there's so many episodes to watch, I am getting a bit bent out of watching them all at once.
God, speaking of burnout.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I know the feeling of burnout. I've been playing a bloody ball load of like Sonic ROM hacks and Sonic games for the Mega Drive for retro achievement stuff. And holy crap, am I sick of playing Sonic 1 and 2. It's all just Sonic 1 and 2, but a little different. It's mind-numbing. Clearly I need to play more games, but then, you know, I'm playing this and Paper Mario, and it's like, yeah, I think I may want to go back to Sonic.
With Fire Force, even that latest, you know, the first arc and the final season, like, it came out this year, but I think by the time I caught up on Fire Force, I swear the final arc had actually finished airing, so I could just, like, binge it.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was only 12 episodes as well, like the first part, and there will be a second part coming out next January, which is like, oh my god, JJK and Fire Force in the same month, yes please. But yeah.
Please.
I mean, if you really care about binge watching more anime, I guess I could see if I could wait.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to impose on you, and I also worry that at the same time, we'll watch 3 episodes and it'll still end on a cliffhanger. It's like, oh, son of a bitch. How these shows get you.
I mean, yeah, I do see cliffhangers as a good thing sometimes, where if it's executed really well, it can get you really excited for next week. I mean, yeah, you will have the cliffhangers that are so good that they annoy you, like back in 2016 or whenever, when Negan debuted and everyone was like obsessing, like, oh my god, who did Negan kill in The Walking Dead? Like, that was probably the biggest and most talked about cliffhanger that show ever did.
I've always hated cliffhangers. If anything, I see them as cheap manipulation, also undermines what came before. The end is supposed to be the end, the conclusion. You know, be concerned with your own priorities, not the priorities of the next thing that hasn't happened yet, and so on. Just think in terms of like films and games. Like, if you just sat through this film, you want to be thinking about the film, not what comes after the film. If you played a game, you want to be thinking about the game you just played, not, ooh, this villain's going back in the next one. I don't care, shut up. Yeah. Like, what's the expression? You know, be happy with what you have. Don't be obsessed with what you don't have, and so on. So an ending should reflect on the thing you experienced, not the thing you haven't experienced yet. That's why I'm complaining. You feel me? Are you feeling me right now?
I just don't know what the right thing to do is now. Like, I don't know whether I should.
I mean, you do you. I'm not as into anime as you are, so you get priority. Did I get like a Giga wallet without paying attention? I think I got the big wallet.
But then it's just wallet. If I do keep watching weekly, it's like, well, I mean, then you're not gonna enjoy it as much.
I won't enjoy it that much anyway. Like I said, I'm not super into anime.
I also don't know whether you'd like binge watch it under your own power, because again, you're not into anime.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't do it anyway if it was up to me. There's a reason I only saw.
Even if you wanted to find out what happened in Dan to Dan or Dr. Stern and watch it, you know, back to back.
Yeah. It's just there are plenty of things I'm like, I don't know what comes next because I just never checked.
Yeah.
Like I'm still near the end probably of The Last of Us. I don't know.
And he
I
still
just
hasn't
stopped playing.
finished it, and I keep telling him he needs to finish it.
Yeah. I just don't care.
I mean,
Apathy.
yeah, and then I could tell you, oh, watch the TV show, because it's basically the game with a few deviations in a more bite-sized format, but then you're like, oh, but I want to play the game first.
Well, I'm a purist. It's a game first, TV show second. I want to play the game, not the TV show.
That's if you ever play the game anywhere.
Tell me about it. I don't really see the appeal. Third-person shooter with zombies and stuff. When was the last time a third-person shooter was popular?
It's not even really a third-person shooter. It's more just action-adventure, survival horror.
Well, there's the third-person shooter survival horror game. It's like, man, that was like the most generic genre back in the 6th gen. The third-person shooter. So overdone. And then I guess the 7th gen made the first-person shooter the overdone one. You see so many generic action games use that style. I am seriously going to piss this up, man. Oh, thank God. I was not paying attention to my ammo. Man. Thrilling. That was the most epic thing to happen in the past hour. Thank you, game. So here's a weird thing for you. One, this used to render pink in Dolphin back in the day. Very funny. 2, do you recognise this fella? You shouldn't, because it looks nothing like him. It's the big fish from Ocarina of Time.
What?
Does that look like the fish from Ocarina of Time to you?
Nope.
It's also got a slightly different
Did
name.
I come across him in my Ocarina playthrough?
The third dungeon takes place inside its organs.
Oh yeah, the one with Ruta.
Yeah, Ruta. If you put on your headphones, you can actually hear that temple's music play here. You probably won't recognise it, but I do.
No, I can't. Yeah, it sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
Like it rings a bell.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's nice. Also, it talks now. I thought it was just a big dumb fish, and now it's an actual god. Part of the bullshit with Zelda is the idea that it's a collection of legends passed throughout the ages. So you have these differing interpretations. That's part of why the art style is different, for instance.
Did that pasta meal fill you up earlier?
No, we'll have some when we're done.
Yeah.
I ain't clearing my throat for another 3 hours like the other streams we've done.
I'm kind of, getting peckish / slightly hungry.
Slightly ratty. Hey, recognise that? That's the insignia of that gem that Ruto got.
Yeah.
Remember Ocarina of Time? Here, I'm gonna piss on its corpse right in front of you. Thank you, game. You admire Ocarina of Time so much, don't you? This game's like a child that hates its dad. Like, my old man was such a bastard, I hope he burns in hell, the video game.
I wonder if I'm gonna do what I did whilst Dead City Season 3 was airing, because watching Daryl Dixon will probably make me want to continue my Walking Dead rewatch, so I'm just gonna be like watching old Daryl Dixon, like, you know, older, like Daryl Dixon Season 3 Daryl Dixon, and then I'll be watching young as fuck Daryl in like Walking Dead Season 5.
You sword. You sworded.
Young as heck. Young as heck.
Young as F. Young as Fred? I'm young.
Young as... You are young.
Am I?
27?
28.
28.
I had a birthday, remember?
Yeah.
You should remember. You didn't eat your friggin' meal. That cost money.
It's only because you only made us go to like the one Chinese restaurant I've been to where they give you like twice the portion that you really should be given.
It's because it's Chinese
I get
cuisine.
it's Chinese and you need to share it,
Yes.
but it's like when everyone else has their own meals, like,
we should be getting our own friggin' meals.
yeah.
I put down my order, then you and Joe just decided to get your own stuff. I was like, oh fine, let's share then.
Well, maybe you should have made it more clear that, like,
Homemade.
it was for all of us. I didn't exactly hear you say that.
Because you're supposed to figure it out. We've been there so many times and made light-hearted fun of your dad for getting a meal for himself. I thought you had this figured out.
Plus, I'm pretty sure Did Joe order before me?
I don't know. Come on, I don't have good memory.
Yeah, I can't remember. Because if he did, then he kind of set off the train of us all getting our own things anyway.
Choo choo.
Pardon me.
That was a weird hint. Like, I get the hint, but the guy was acting as if I'd been here before. No, I haven't. Stupid game.
Fuck you, headphones.
Whoa, language. Oh yeah, that's the third temple. How could I forget? Right, so now we have all three of the spiritual stones, whatever the hell they are. So we plant them on the 3 islands of the Triangle Isle to open up the third dungeon. Cool. More sailing! Fuck yeah! What's wrong with this game? My god, all we've done...
At least in Assassin's Creed, when you sail, there's shit to look at. Even in Yakuza, in Pirate Yakuza, there's stuff to look at when you're sailing. This is just friggin' water.
I was going to say, I bet speedruns of this game are boring as fuck, but no. Speedrunners glitch across the ocean to skip it.
No wonder.
Unless you play... a glitchless speedrun would probably just do this. That's depressing. Seriously, what's the ratio? The world record glitchless Wind Waker speedrun. How much of it is this? How much?
A lot.
You want to bet? Because we can check.
I don't want to check right now.
I'm
not
thinking...
whilst we're on stream.
Well, yeah, not right now, but you want to throw down a number out of 100%?
Like 75,
I'm thinking 40.
maybe 50.
You're wrong.
Half the game.
Yeah, well we can check. We can check. We can totally check. Just not right now. What is that? Whatever it is, I haven't been here before. I don't like the look of that bloody cyclone though. Oh, it's the fireplace island thing. Alright. Woo. Tell me a tale, Mr. Fish, but also tell me the same cookie-cutter dialogue you always tell me it beforehand. Blah, 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 blah. Spread your chart. I'm going the wrong direction. No, I'm trying to catch a fish. I really hope I'm not facing the wrong direction. I will never forgive myself if I do. Yeah, cyclones, use the cyclones, blah, 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 blah. If you can sail across the sea, wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, wouldn't it be nice if you could skip this crap? I know, game. You're to blame for me not being able to do that. I don't have a weapon yet. Leave me alone, fish. So, no, I am going the right way. The game's just kind of dumb. Okay.
So, question. I've kind of been meaning to start Naruto ever since we first saw it at AnimeCon. But I'm already watching One Piece, which is like, you know, a massive slog. So I'm wondering, do I try and get through more One Piece first, or just start Naruto?
You're never going to finish One Piece anytime soon.
At this rate.
So I think you may as well try Naruto, because you may be more into it. One Piece is like quality.
Yeah, we watched it at AnimeCon, even if it was in Japanese, and yeah, it seemed really good.
Yeah, it's just there. So, like, One Piece is good, but I don't believe it ever caught on like wildfire over here. But Naruto was a like cultural phenomenon over here back in its day. Maybe not here in the UK, but America, the West in general, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it resonated with people of our culture so well, it's more likely that you'll like it. So I think with Naruto, it may wind up being something special to you. So I'd say give it a go.
Yeah.
There's a reason that popular stuff is popular. Like, I enjoyed MHA, and that's one of the most mainstream anime recently.
I still can't believe, like, I remember looking at Fred, but Adam MacArthur basically got into anime the exact... So Adam MacArthur, who plays Yuji, he got into anime the exact same way I did. Like, I don't know whether he put MHA on himself or someone showed him it, but it was his first anime that he ever watched, and he got into it. Like, he got into anime through MHA, and I mean, I would say I did get into anime through MHA, even though Demon Slayer was the anime that turned me into an anime super fan. I think it made me realise, like, the full potential of what a great anime can be if, like, the animation, story and characters are all, you know, executed really well. But yeah, that was cool.
I wonder what I'm going to get from here. An even bigger wallet, maybe? It's all I ever seem to get from the fair is. But as for me...
What was you saying about MHA?
There's a reason that popular stuff is popular.
Yeah.
I liked MHA, and it's the most normie anime that's been around, it's done the rounds in a while. And you know, I'm a contrarian, even I couldn't resist it.
I love Attack on Titan.
That's another one, it's good, it was popular, what a surprise.
I also love JJK, that's popular.
Very, yeah. Oh, more bombs, nice, that's good.
Kaiju number 8 is popular. Windbreaker is... Windbreaker, that's a bit different because it's popular, but it's also underrated. It's kind of like the only shonen anime currently, I think, where people are like, oh, like if someone's watched Windbreaker, they're like, oh, you should really check this out. It's underrated, but it's really good.
Is it a coincidence that JoJo was more popular in its early seasons? Why, it's as if popularity correlates with quality! I'll never stop being bitter at what they did to my boy. My beautiful boy.
Yeah, I mean, I still need to get through JoJo. I am slowly working my way through part 3, but from what Fred's told me, they basically butcher Joseph Joestar as a character.
Yeah.
Which is like, oh.
Which is so unforgivable.
They turn him into a cheating asshole.
Like, it's just unforgivable for something that was at one point character driven. To butcher characters like that, God, it should be illegal. It's so terrible.
Another like old classic anime that well, it's not really that old, but I do want to get back into Hunter x Hunter at some point as well. Because we did start watching that, but only for Japanese practice, whereas I think I want to watch it, you know, because it is meant to be a good classic anime.
Yeah.
Another, like, modern classic anime I'm watching at the minute that's also really popular, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and I can totally see why that's popular. Even if I am taking a very popcorny approach to it, where I'm not really binging it, I'm just kind of watching it when I'm in, like, a mood to watch something on Netflix. And I'm just like, oh yeah, Full Metal Alchemist, I'll pop some of that on. I do wish Netflix had more consistent subtitles for their anime though, because it's like, yeah, some of the subtitles for anime on Netflix are great, like, you know, proper English, and then you get some of them like MHA or Full Metal Alchemist where it's like, oh no, it is English, but it's not what the characters are saying, it's what the Japanese translation is.
Like, that's nice, but can't we have a choice? Like, some of us don't use subtitles because we're deaf. We do it because we're, you know, a little hard of hearing, like me. And it is really disorienting to see a mouth make a shape, to hear a voice say something, and for the subtitles to not match up with it whatsoever.
I feel like when it comes to rewatching a program, subtitles are really helpful. Like, if you didn't have them on the first time round, but you do the second, it's really helpful for picking up on things that you missed the first time around.
I thought that was just me being deaf or something.
No.
Yeah, I do have a very hard time picking up all of the information when I'm listening, because I just miss things. You know, I can't go back and re-listen, but I can quickly put my eyes back and reread the start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you got Crunchyroll with its bloody AI generated subtitles, and they are complete horse shit.
Well, not all the subtitles are AI generated. It seems the way Crunchyroll works is like their most popular titles have proper subtitles, like really well written ones, and then like either new episodes or less popular titles will have like AI written dog shit.
Like, they're just, like, people use the word all the time, but genuinely, it hallucinates things.
Like, Ace Attorney Season 2 subtitles, for example, are pretty bad.
Like, yeah, someone will be talking, and it will generate subtitles that, yeah, it's almost like that blue-yellow dress thing, where if you read the subtitles, you can hear why it said that, but no!
Prime Video is also very guilty of doing that, but I think Prime Video do AI written subtitles, or someone, or whoever does the subtitles at Prime Video is very illiterate, but yeah, chances are, like, I think it's pretty much a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 scenario where you'll watch things on Prime and like there'll be at least one mistake in the subtitles.
Yeah, it's like, it'll translate the word in between. It's like, I'm Between, as in like a name. I am Between.
It's like how whenever I've been watching Walking Dead on Prime, like, I will see it sometimes where they're like, I think they mispronounce Daryl's name in the subtitle at first. Misspelled it. And then they'll put it right, and then sometimes, like, they'll put it wrong again.
Poor Daryl.
Yeah.
No respect at all. Oh god, this compass is disorienting. You know, in real life, a compass points relative to where you're looking, not where your ship is pointing.
I mean, for me though, watching things with subtitles, it wasn't really a thing I really started doing until uni.
Oh god, I was doing this since I was a kid.
Because I kind of didn't realise until I was watching Rick and Morty for the first time with my ex.
I thought you were going to say Rick and Michonne.
And, what?
I thought you were going to say Rick and Michonne.
No. I was watching Rick and Morty on Netflix and I noticed my ex had the subtitles on. And then And then I just realised, he has it on because, yeah, it's actually better to understand the show when you have the subtitles on.
Yeah.
Especially a show like Rick and Morty, where stuff can get very wild and very zany and a little bit OTT. Okay, a lot OTT. But yeah. And yeah, I think I just picked up the habit from him. Because I was like, hey, if my ex thinks it's cool to watch things with subtitles, heck, maybe I'll try doing it.
You know, there's another thing, an in-between, where it's not AI generated, it's not the wrong language or anything like that. It's... they'll remove words that they deem unnecessary. As if to make it easier to read, but ironically it just makes it way harder, because again, it doesn't match up with the vague noises I'm hearing. Yeah. So it just throws me off. I'm like, wait, what? Because now I don't know where in the sentence the speech is because it doesn't line up anymore. And additionally, they do remove context and stuff.
Yeah.
Like a character may say, we're safe in this place. But then the subtitle will just say, we're safe. It's like, what do you mean we're safe? What's safe about what? We're safe because we're with someone? Or we're safe because we're somewhere? We have something? No, it doesn't tell me, for instance.
Plus, the good thing about me watching Naruto is it's very accessible. I don't even have to just watch it on Crunchyroll. It is on Netflix, although I don't think every season is on Netflix. Although new seasons of Naruto are getting added regularly. So, yeah. I'll probably just watch it on Crunchyroll, probably.
Right.
What?
Oh, nothing, just like we've been talking about subtitles for the past 10 minutes. I don't know if that's the most entertaining thing. I've mostly said my bit with one exception. Yeah, I get it. Removing letters makes the subtitles shorter and therefore easier to read. I don't care. I know how to read. I don't need to save 3 words. It's not hard when you have words on the screen for 10 seconds. Like, I can read that in that time, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not 7. Ugh. Anyway, end of rant. Whee!
Yay, more boring ship play.
Hey, we've not got long left.
Yeah.
All I wanted to do was do dungeons. And it has taken all of this time.
You haven't even done a dungeon
I
yet.
haven't. I've just fucked around zigzagging across the world. Oh, wow, guys, I wonder...
So much of this being an entertaining Wind Waker portion.
Have you seen the box art for this game?
Yeah, it's bland as fuck.
It's got a big, fat 10 out of 10 slapped on it.
Look. Well, that's not the box art.
Yeah, no. The dolphin one's the one you want. I think it's European, so it matches.
Sorry.
Yeah, top right, big ass 10 out of 10 from the official Nintendo magazine. You're telling me the Nintendo magazine rated the Nintendo game 10 out of 10? Why, that's not biased at all. They rated RE Remake a 9 out of 10. Fuck yourself. The worst Zelda game gets a 10 out of 10. The best Resident Evil game gets a 9. Go to hell.
Wait, the worst Zelda game to you is Breath of the Wild?
Oh, well. That and this, I hate them both.
Lol.
The second worst
It's
Zelda
kind of funny
game.
that they both have very similar art styles, although Breath of the Wild is slightly less cartoony.
Slightly. It's got Twilight Princess's character style. Which is weird. Why not just do what Ocarina of Time does and have an in-between both texture, shader, and model-wise? It's like, it's just basically anime. Why not? It's a good art style. What if I'll make it to the final triangle aisle in the 3 minutes I have? No game?
Well, it's almost 2 minutes now, so good luck.
Well, I have a fish to feed. How about that?
But yeah, I think considering how uneventful this Zelda portion's been, I think we're doing a good thing ending at 3 hours.
Hell yeah. I don't want to keep going for another hour. If
No.
we're lucky, I might actually start the temple dungeon, whatever. What was with Japanese games really loving their repetition? It's like how the battle theme in every JRPG is the friggin' same. Not every, but you know, a lot of them.
I mean, Persona has different battle themes for every place.
That's nice.
Especially when you consider the palaces, like they all have their different themes
Doesn't Yakuza...
in general.
Right. Doesn't Yakuza Like a Dragon literally only have one battle theme if it isn't a major boss battle or something?
It's been a while since I played that game.
Bum, 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 bum,
Yeah,
bum,
kind
bum.
of.
Yeah, that one. Bum, bum.
Trying to
Ooh.
remember whether Infinite Wealth had that issue. I don't remember. I do wonder whether Infinite Wealth has the same issue that the Pirate Yakuza had, because yeah, I think Ryu Gagatoku are very strict on what drivers you can play their games with. Because I remember when Infinite Wealth came out, it was working fine for me, and then I tried playing it like, I don't know, a year ago, and it was crashing and shit, and I wonder if it's driver related.
Just seemed like an incompetent port job to me, because historically their ports are pretty rubbish. It's like how Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2 or whatever, they have higher frame rates on PC, but it completely breaks the game's physics. So if you were to play a minigame like the crane game, it just drops right back down to 30 because otherwise it won't work at all.
Yeah.
Like, fellas, come on. I hate to use the current year argument, but it's 2025. Why are we still stuck in the past where games don't work at other frame rates? Like, my god. That's some San Andreas bollocks right there. 2005. Literally 20 years ago.
Yeah, so sorry the Wind Waker portion ended up being pretty, you know, uneventful.
Ahoy Simulator.
Yeah, Pirate Simulator.
Very boring pirate life. I think playing...
Sea of Thieves.
That's it. I was trying to say Skull and Bones, but no, not that one. That's got more going on, is my point.
Yeah.
Plug up leaks in your ship, sing sea shanties, be attacked by other pirates. There actually is stuff to do from what I can tell in that game. Anyway, how are we wrapping this up, Sweetie Bean?
Yeah, so thank you for coming to Retro Sunday. The next time me and Fred will be on stream will be a week from now. We did Resident Evil last week, so yeah, so this Wednesday will be Persona Day. So yeah, and next Sunday me and Fred will be playing Sonic Frontiers.
Oh boy, more Sonic!
So, but I'll be back with my first solo stream of the week tomorrow, and I'm going to be continuing with Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. So I'm looking forward to getting back on with that game. I think I'm still on Turnabout Serenade, I think, although I'm kind of, yeah, I think I'm on the last trial actually. I think I remember where I was. But yeah, so hopefully tomorrow we'll get that case finished and move on to the case after that. So yeah, that stream should start at 4 PM BST. I don't see any reason why I should be delayed or have to start earlier tomorrow, unless for whatever reason Fred's brother isn't at work and decides to come over. But yeah, so let's raid somebody. I think I know who I'm gonna raid if he's online. But yeah, let's see. So who is online? So Jessica Havoc is playing Fallout. Freyvana is putting together a new stream setup live on stream. Stray is doing Misfit is doing a Stray speedrun challenge. Ciara Elvenblood is playing doing modelling. Yossi is playing Original Mafia on the Xbox. Daisuke2G is back and continuing Death Stranding 2. Boxsuit's playing Peace Walker. I like how Delta seems to have reawakened a love of Metal Gear within everybody, because I'm seeing more and more people just streaming Metal Gear. So yeah, the guy the person I wanted to raid isn't online yet, so in that case I think I'm going to raid du, du, du. If only Daisuke wasn't playing Death Stranding 2, I might have raided him, but I don't know where he is in the story. There is a chance he could be like later in the game than me. So I think I'm just gonna raid Ali again, who is playing. She's got an off day from work today, so she is playing some Minecraft. So yeah, let's join Ali. I know we've raided Ali a lot, but she, I do really feel like she deserves the love because she streams 24/7. I mean, she doesn't have to, but the fact she literally basically streams pretty much her whole day and her whole life pretty much on stream is, I mean, that takes some dedication and some real like mental and physical fortitude. So yeah, let's raid Ali. So yeah, but yeah, I'll be back with the Ace Attorney tomorrow, and until then we'll say hello to Ali and see what she's up to in Minecraft. But yeah, so see you tomorrow everyone. Bye bye.
Bye bye.